Yo, what's up? How you guys doing? Just got home from work. Set on sign. Got to go to bed, but I'll watch it tomorrow. But I'll give you a thumbs up. Thanks, Set on sign. Straight to the point. Thank you. If you're here, coming to hang out for a bit, see what's up. My brother. What's up, Rich? Thank you for coming in, bud. Yeah, these are these lives. Whoop whoop. Showtime. What's up, man? Yeah, they're I got to do the late sometimes just to get them in. I'm at about 1,200 watch hours I need. So, and everybody's always going live and stuff, so I don't like to step on people's toes. So I try to do these late lives, when I can. I'll do some during the day, and then I will probably do it on Sunday, and I'm going to do some giveaways on Sunday. I'm actually going to do some giveaways tonight, too. It depends how many people come in. But I'm going to give away some of my stickers. What's up, straight to the point, Eternal? Hey, what's up, Nick? How are you, buddy? Thank you for coming in. But I am making Eternal Anglers baits, finishing up the last batch. I got the blue and black flake. I got the green pumpkin with copper and blue flake right here. I got the watermelon and red flake right here. And I'm making black with blue flake tonight. So I'm going to make the last batch tonight, and then I'll be sending them out to Nick probably this week. Friday would probably be. Thanks, Nick. Yeah, man, I appreciate you being here, man. Really. But I'll send them out probably on Friday, and then my next customer is Rich from the Canadian Fishing Musician. I'm going to start getting on his baits, and that may be Sunday. When I do my live with the giveaways and everything, I may make Rich's baits right on that live. So yeah, and I know Rich does want some Eternal Anglers gear. I don't know if he wants to wait until my baits are in the binder or not, but Nick, if you get in touch with Rich from Canadian Fishing Musician, he's a great supporter of my channel, and I know he was interested in some your flip binder. So hey, Nathan's Outback Fishing and Camping, thank you for coming in. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm making some black and blue flake today. So I'm just heating up the plastic now. Yeah, if you guys want to check out Eternal Anglers, you could check out my description of my videos and use my link to get on Eternal Anglers and scroll through everything and browse. And I have some great gear on there. And if you want to use my Off the Hook 10 code, you can do that and get 10% off your purchase. No worries. Make some chartreuse, some black plastic. Yeah, I'm making the black and blue flake. Hey, Queen Hess. I'm making black and blue flake tonight for Eternal Anglers so I can get that order out to them. So I've been just so busy, but I told him by this week, so Friday I should be able to ship everything out to Nick, and then he can do what he needs to do with his bait binders and everything. And I'm sure Nick and I will talk, and so I know what Nick, if you're in here, you are in here. Hey, Alvin, I'd like to talk to you. When I send them out, Nick, I will contact you and let you know, all the shipping and everything with that. We'll talk about that. But then I also want you to let me know what I can announce and what you're going to announce. But I'll wait until you give me that. Trace Cunningham, how you doing? Thank you. Appreciate you following me on Fishbrain. Johnny Small Pepper, thank you, man. I appreciate you coming in here. So we're gonna hang out tonight for a little bit, and we're gonna make these baits, and I may even do a bait giveaway tonight. Why not? People are coming in late to join me, so why not give back to my fellow supporters in the community? And I will probably do some giveaways with baits tonight too. So if you guys stick around, we can do that. I am giving away my Off the Hook stickers, and if anybody is interested in, I have my big 8x10 decal here. They are on sale. I only have a few of these. Hey, John R., thank you for coming in. I have a few of these for sale, and they're $11. That includes shipping. All right, yeah, Nick. So you'll take pictures with everything and all that good stuff. So that's cool. So I'm just heating up a lot of plastic, like 2.5 cups of plastic here. I mixed my little mixture here with the soft plastics, and I put a little bit of hard. I put a little concoction together. I will, and that is for just my little mixture to make some good baits here. That's all. I'm gonna do this, and we will see what's going on. That wasn't enough time though. I got some new plastics today. Cool. What kind of plastics you get, buddy? So we have 9 people in here. That's awesome. Thank you for joining me. Like I said, I'm trying to do these lives whenever I can. I'm under about 1,200 watch hours. I need 1,200 watch hours, so I'm just putting them in when I can. I know there's a few people live that, I don't want to step on people's toes, but I am trying to get my watch time also. So if you could share me out or run my playlist, I'd really appreciate that. What type of plastics are you making? I am making 5 different styles of baits. I'm making pig sticks. I'm making grass donkeys. I'm making burrow bugs. I'm making off the hook grubs. And I'm making bang bang shad tonight. And I don't have any of the curly tails. I have a double tail mold here, but it's really small and I don't like it, so I don't even use it. But I do have my crayfish mold too now from AI Molds. But I'm basically a do-it molds guy and a bait plastics guy. So, but yeah, I'm gonna order some more molds here probably this summer during fishing season. I would like to get a ribbon tail mold. I would like to get a bigger grub mold for the muskies, for my muskie baits, for the tails and things like that. So I'm looking to try to maybe do something like that. I want to get jerk baits. I want to get a couple different, like fluke style baits and things like that. So that's probably what I'm going to do this year. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Straight to the point. I need some crawls. Cool, man. Hit me up on. I'm gonna share my email right now. I'll put my email in here so you guys have it. All right, there is my email, guys. If anybody wants to get a hold of me and order any baits or talk about any baits, that's cool. If anybody wants to make a donation to my channel, I take PayPal or Venmo. All that's in my description of my videos. So, yeah, if you'd like to make a donation, PayPal or Venmo. If you're going to send a PayPal, please send it as a friend so we can access it just a little bit easier. And this is a lot of plastic in here, guys. And I don't know if you guys can see that right now, but that's just clear plastic right there. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add my black to it right now. And I don't know if you could see that, but we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drops, maybe 7 if that falls in. And it didn't. Okay, so that's the black. We're going to mix this all in here. See how it looks. It's probably going to be more smoke because this is like 2.5 cups here. So we're going to try to mix it all in here real good. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but I'm going to probably have to add more black to that also. So, but it is a lot of plastic in here. So I definitely got to shoot some plastic here. That's more of a smoke color right now, guys. So I am going to add 1, 2, 3, 4 more color right there. 4 more drops. And we're going to mix that in and see what that looks like. And what I do is when I mix it, I pull it out like this to see. But it takes a while to mix this black in with all this plastic. So I'm going to mix that in there. We're going to heat this baby back up. Heat it up for another 25 seconds. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And when I do any giveaways tonight, guys, I'm going to do the number. We're going to pick a number or whatever. Great Outdoors Exploring. Thank you for coming in. Who else is in here? 29. Great Outdoors Exploring. Turn away. Okay. Do you ever salt? I do saltwater fish, yes. I saltwater fish down in Ocean City, Maryland, and Florida. I fish for stripers and flounder and mahi-mahi, and whatever bites in the ocean for me is what I go for. When I'm with my kids and stuff, we just do some bank fishing. We go out on the charter boats and things like that. But I'm going to add, I think I still got to add more black to this. I want this to be black. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's what we're going to do there. We added some more little black, and that should be about where I want it to be. But I want more of a solid black. I don't want a smoke color in here at all. Sending Ken stickers tomorrow. I'm sending Ken stickers tomorrow. Yeah, that's another thing, guys. If anybody would like to send me stickers or decals so I can put on my board right here, and I can give you guys some shout outs, that's what I would like to do. I have a lot of great channels up there right now, but that's what I do when I do my lives and things like that. And I will go through my board here in a second. Fishing for Whiskers, good morning. But I'll go through that in a second once I get this plastic going and where I need it to be. Okay, so I think that's the black that I want, guys. That's one good thing, you get to play with this. And then I'm going to put the royal blue in with my magic spoon here. You got to make sure you get all the glitter off of the spoon. Sometimes the static electricity kills you. But we're going to put the blue in here, and this is going to take a lot of blue now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's the royal blue, guys. Now I got to mix this in here. You guys can see that. I'm mixing this royal blue in with the black right now. Get it all mixed in here. That's what it looks like there. And I'm going to do just something just a little different tonight, guys. I got the royal blue, but I also have navy blue, a darker blue. So I'm going to wipe this royal blue off because you don't want to get any different color glitters in your base. And I am going to put 1 scoop of this royal in here. Royal blue. That's just a little darker blue. 1 scoop of that, and that'll give it just the right little touch that I want. Put the royal blue in there with the navy blue, and that gives you 2 kinds of blues with the black. Okay, so that's that, and then I will shoot these. Once I put this in here, I'm going to get my molds ready too, guys. I'm just showing you step by step how I do things. So some of you guys may have seen it before, but I like to show you guys how I'm making it so you see exactly how everything is made. And that's basically the color right there. So we're going to make some. And it might not be the exact color until I shoot this bait. And then I see how it is. So we're going to see. But yeah, man, I'd appreciate that, bro. Yeah, definitely. And then I'm going to... I'm making your baits, but Rich has made a great donation to my channel already for the baits and things like that. So he is next in line with baits. If anybody would like to order the baits, please email me. Fishing season's coming up quick, and I'll be fishing during the weekends. So I'll be working, I'll be making baits during the week. I wish I had a spot up in my lake house that I had another lab to do, but I don't. So I just I'll be making them during the weekday, something like this, late nights and stuff like that, or during the day. But in the summer, I get my shift changes from 11 to 3:30 to 11, or 3 to 11:30 to 7 to 3:30. But this year we might be doing 4:10s, so I might have some more time for fishing this year, which is great. So if I get off on Fridays, if we work 4:10s, that'll give me that extra day and a half of fishing. So I'll be able to go up Thursday to my place and then fish maybe Thursday evening, get a Thursday evening in, and then I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday to fish. So that'll be awesome for me. And I'll be doing a lot of lives when I'm on my boat. So I'll be doing that. I'm going to probably order the StreamYard and pay for it. That way I have enough time and I got, I could share screens and things like that. So, okay, guys, I'm going to shoot this one right now just so you guys can see this real quick. So I'm going to take the blue, fill this in. That's about what I want right there, guys. I'm going to fill this up, shoot the black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Move it over. Shoot this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fill these babies up here so they don't shrink on me. And then we are going to shoot that back in the tub and let that settle. And that is the first batch of black and blue flake, guys. There we go. Yeah, man. So, yeah, if you guys are interested in anything like that, please email me. We can talk about custom colors. That's what Rich and I did. We did like a Google Meet type deal on a StreamYard. I never did that before, but Rich hooked me up with that, and I just got on, and we talked about the colors he wanted. And we can do the same with any one of you guys that want, specific colors or anything. We can talk about it, see what you want. I still haven't updated my Facebook page. I may do that tomorrow before work. I may get up tomorrow and just focus on my Facebook page, but I don't know. I'll see what I got. I got some pictures of stuff on there now, but I may just take some of these baits that I'm sending Eternal and put them out and lay them out and take some pictures of them. But I got to do some crawfish too. So I'm going to probably, and I can't put every color that I have out. I'm just going to do the certain colors here that I got, and I will take pictures of those. And then I will, so you can see the styles of the baits. What's up, Ryan Smith? How are you, bud? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. We got 8 people in here. So yeah. So that's what you guys stick around for a little bit. I'm going to be doing some bait giveaways. I'm just making black and blue flake, but I have 2 different kinds of blue flake. I have royal blue in here and navy blue in here. And we're going to see what they look like real quick here. And then I'm going to go through my board, and then maybe I'll do a sticker giveaway. Or I call them decals, stickers, decals, whatever. But I'm going to give the off the hook decal away. That's a 3-inch sticker or decal right there. Waterproof, UV, all that good stuff. I do have the 8x10s. If anybody's interested in purchasing one of these, they're $11. I'm putting these on my truck and on my boat windshields. So that's why I got them, but I ordered some more just in case people wanted to buy them. And then my daughter had an idea of making me some keychains. Yeah, it would, Nathan. It would look great on your kayak. You'd be representing. But so she's going to make me some keychains, and we come up with an idea of we're going to use crankbaits. So I ordered some crankbaits. We're going to take the hooks off of the crankbaits, and we're going to put keychain loops on them with a keychain clasp. And we're going to give some of the away, and we probably sell a couple. I think we're going to sell them for about $8 or $9 a piece, but we're going to give a few away also. So once they come in, it was my daughter's idea to do that. I probably shouldn't be telling everybody this, but it's late night. You guys are in here with me, so you guys get the first crack at hearing what I'm doing instead of me announcing it on my channel. I'll be announcing it too, but since you guys are here, of course, I want to know if you will ship to Australia. Nathan, I have shipped to Australia, but the only way I ship to Australia is if you pay for the shipping, because I shipped some stuff out. It was like pretty expensive. So I don't like to do that unless if you were willing to pay for the shipping, then I can do that. And Queen Hess, the water park was awesome. We went up there and spent the night. We got, all kinds of passes. We got ice creams. We got food. We got everything. We stayed at the hotel. We went to the water park 2 days. And then we come home. And right as soon as we got home, we unpacked and we got dressed and we got showered and dressed. And then we went down to WWE wrestling also. So it was a fun, great packed weekend. I just put the video out today. I premiered it at 4 o'clock. So if you guys are interested in seeing what we did, you can go check that video out. Make a comment and let me know how you liked it. But I premiered that today at 4 o'clock. So here is the black and blue flake right here. So that's looking pretty good. The black and blue flake are looking real good, actually. And they're heavy, Lord. The hard plastic that I put in these, they're pretty, they should sink really well. So we'll see. I'm going to put these in water real quick. I always do a test. I'm going to probably do that in the future, too. I got a big tank in there, like a 90-gallon tank. Yeah, they sort of float. They're heavy enough where you put a little bit of weight on them with a hook and they'll float real nice. It'll sink really nice for you guys. But, yeah, that's the hard plastic with a soft plastic mix. So you can get some durability, but you still got some flex and some action in the bait itself. 15 sleeves in the bait binder. Thanks, straight to the point. Boring's in here. Hey, Boring, how are you, buddy? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate that. I'm just making some black and blue flake baits for the Eternal Anglers bait binders. And there's the black and blue flake right there, guys. That's pretty sweet, actually. With that other kind of, you can't really tell when on the camera, I don't think, but when you look at it, you can see the darker navy blue with the black. You can see it a little bit when you're looking into it, but in the water, it's probably going to show up better, or in the sun. But here now it's dark out, and you really can't tell. But that navy will look really good in the water. So we got the baits there. So we got the black and blue flake baits. That's right there. 1, 2, 3. There's 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take these. I'm going to remelt them. And we're going to start shooting the other kinds of baits. And I'll show you that in a second, guys. These baits. And I'll probably make the crawfish ones for you too, so you can see them. So, but yeah, I'm excited for this fishing season. It's trout season here real soon. This Saturday, actually. Okay, what is your name? My name is Ted from Off the Hook Outdoors. So we're going to be doing hopefully we do some trout fishing coming up here real soon. And they're just for stocky trout. We're going to go hit a lake here close to home. They stock it pretty heavily. So we're going to probably go hit that lake with the kids. I can vouch for shipping costs. Left a lot. It's more to ship the product. Yeah, it is, man. It's really a shame. I don't know how businesses do it. I guess they have some kind of contact or something like that. Maybe if I get bigger and I can come up with a contact in Australia, then I could ship to them for a smaller fee, and then they can ship them to you guys. Sorry, that was for the guy on Fish Brain. Is that for me, Trace? Was that for me, Ted? My name's Ted from Off the Hook Outdoors, if you wanted my name. What's up, Boring? How are you, bud? I'm waiting for Boring's decals to come in also. So that'll be cool. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm going to make, right now for you guys, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make these. Should I make these? And let's see. These and these. I'll make the grass donkeys, and I'll make the bang bang shads right now. That's what I'll do. So you could see these two. These grass donkeys you should be able to see because they have a thin tail, so you'll be able to see the colors a little better on this one. Yes, he is. I'm sending it tomorrow. No, that was from Nathan. Okay, Nathan. Okay, so we're going to do this. Shoot these baits now. And I will show you this also. So let's move the camera down for you guys to see. We got to make sure this is all, and this plastic ain't even close to being melted yet. So that's what the only problem about having a ton of plastic in your cup is it takes a lot longer to melt down, and you just got to be very careful that you're not burning this plastic, because once you burn it, it's ruined. So we're gonna put this on for 35 more seconds, see what happens, and then we'll shoot them. Yeah, that's what we're gonna hopefully you guys see it. Is your fish brain off the hook out? Yes, it is. Nathan's out back. It's off the hook outdoors. Okay, so you like this camera angle? That's just my little thing here. I'm hoping you guys can see that. And I gotta bend down to look at the chat here. Hello, Central Valley is in here. How are you? Nice. Thanks for coming in, Central Valley. So you guys can see this? Yeah, you guys can see it pretty good. So it's getting there. It's almost melted out here. But what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm not going to put the sprues or anything back in here because it's so much plastic in here. I'm just going to keep the sprues out until I get a little low, and then I'll remelt them down. So I'm going to put them back in there. Let's do it again. And it's best if you go by like 30-second increasements. Will you check me out on Fish Brain? Find you now. Yeah, find you now. Yeah, so I'm on off the hook. I am an ambassador for Fish Brain also. So if anybody would like to go pro on Fish Brain, you can use my link in my description. And if you want to buy the Fish Brain Pro app, you can. And then I do make a small percentage of that. I get a small commission off of that also, so you guys know. And I just like to disclose that when I'm saying that. I also make a small commission off of Eternal Anglers. If you go through my link and use Off the Hook 10, I do make a small commission off of that also. Then I have my affiliate links in my description of all the tools and products and things that I use on my channel. I usually list them in there in my affiliate program, so you can go through there and check that out. Fishaholic glasses and products are on there. They're really cool. I got my GoPro stuff, my cameras and all that on there. So if you guys are interested in going to check that out, you can. Now, you don't have to buy what I have on there, but I do appreciate if you guys go through my links to buy anything you want on Amazon. Like if you guys want slippers or anything like that, if you go through one of my links on Amazon and just go browse and then buy something that you guys want, even if it's not related to the stuff that I have on there, I still make a small commission for that also. So, all right, so this is ready. This black and blue flake is ready. So I'm going to shoot it right now. I'm going to take a nice big swap, and I'm going to hit the grass donkey first. Then I'm going to hit the bang bang shad next. Let's fill them in so you don't get any dents. And shoot the rest back in the cup. And that is how I shoot the baits, guys, just so you know. Oh, that takes some time to get out there. Here we go. So that's what I do there. Someone give me the link to your Fish Brain. Yeah, there are no mods in here. I'm by myself tonight. I'm hanging by myself. But if anybody wants to be a mod, let me know, and I can do that. Let me see if I can do something. Yeah, see, I can't make anybody a mod yet. So I got to go back into the if you go, Nathan, if you go on any of my channels, you can go to my Fish Brain right through that. If you just click on Fish Brain, you'll see my link. You can just click on my link, and you should be able to see it. Or you can use the link that I have in there for the Fish Brain Pro. app, and you can just search Off the Hook Outdoors. Is Sandy in here? I didn't see Sandy. Oh, she is in here. Okay, she's in here stalking me. Well, I sent out your hat, Sandy, so I hope you like that. I appreciate you paying for the shipping and everything, and I also appreciate you donating for Ray Williams Baits. That guy, he's a really good guy. He's been a long-time supporter of my channel, so I really appreciate you doing that, Sandy. That was very nice of you. So I just wanted to say, Sandy, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that a lot. Is Modog still live? I didn't know if he was still live or not. I got so much plastic here. It's unbelievable. Ugh. And it's harder working with a bunch of plastic. You know, I appreciate you, Ted. You do so much for us. Well, thank you, Sandy. I appreciate it. I try to do that. And since you said that, Sandy, since you came in here, we're going to do a sticker giveaway or a decal giveaway. So what I'm going to do is, how many is in here? We got 9 in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick, don't pick yet until I say go. Whoever goes before is disqualified from this, okay? So once I type go in the chat, then you guys can pick a number. We're going to go 1 to 25. The person that's closest without going over will win. And whoever is first with guessing the number, if there's a tie, whoever's first on my chat will win. So let me pick the number. Okay, so I picked the number. Let me type it in the chat, and you guys can pick here. And I'm going to type in go, and then you guys pick a number. Okay, guys, go ahead. Start picking. Everybody under the go will count. If you guys picked early, I like your hat. Thanks, Tim. I appreciate that, buddy. Thanks for coming in. All right, PA trapping, straight to the point. Just keep picking, guys, and I'm going to just get this stuff ready here, and then we'll do the sticker giveaway here in a second. Fishing for Whiskers, thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. I'm sorry if I missed you. Ray Williams, there he is. He's in here, my man. Ray, thank you for being in here. Now, Ray's a mod, so he might be able to help me out now. Whoever is closest without going over wins. And just pick one number, please. And if you have picked 2, just erase them so I don't see them. Yeah, buddy, that's my pure leaf tea right there, buddy, unsweetened. That's what I drink. I don't drink alcohol. I haven't drank alcohol in years, so that's my little pick-me-up there, guys. Okay, I'm going to hit stop in the chat, and we're not going to take any more numbers from under that. And we're going to see here. So posted, we're going to hit stop. And that's it. No more guessing. So, okay, I didn't miss you. Maybe I'm just forgot. So we got Queen Hess. We got her. So the winner is the person who guessed 19. So whoever guessed 19 or closest to 19 without going over wins. And who was it? Tina. Hey, Tina. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. So the closest one who won to that 19 was the Fishing Musician. So, Rich, you're going to get a sticker with your baits, buddy. So, Rich, Canadian Fishing Musician. Gets a decal. Okay, Rich, what you want, buddy? So you get the decal. What's boring fisherman say? Tina Ladybug. Technically, okay, hold on. So boring did win. Okay. Technically, I guess you're right. I missed it. So boring fisherman won. Okay, Rich, thank you for being honest. Sandy. Sandy said laugh I lie. He'll see in a minute. Hey, Sandy, you can help me out too here. Tutang Lore, hey, thank you for coming in. So yeah, so boring fisherman got this one, not Rich. So let me put boring fisherman. And I know you texted me and all that good stuff. Ray, boring was first, okay. But I'm gonna put my email in here again, and please, it's just easier if you guys email me, even though I probably have your addresses. Just please email me your address again, just so I have it. I could just look it all up at once and be done with it. There's my email. So if you guys are in here, if you guys want, see if I wants it already. Got one from you. No, just let me know who wants it, so I don't have to keep. If whoever wants it, just let me know. Okay, so this is the grass donkey here, and this is an awesome color. So let me show you guys the grass donkey with the black and blue flake. That is the grass donkey. There's the black and blue flake right there. And that's the grass donkey. It's just great to see good channels get hooked up. I will have my chance at some off the hook outdoors in the future. I'm here to stay. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Really appreciate that. We're going to keep these up here. We're going to put some over here. And then we got let's see how these turned out. And these are the Bang Bang Shad. These are the black and blue flake swim baits. They're 4-inch Bang Bang Shad, and that's black and blue. They turned out well. Sometimes they don't turn out real good, but these ones did turn out well. And I shoot 3 at a time with these, so that's looking good. So they're all looking good. I'm going to shoot another set of these. Yep, they look good. Put this back on here, and we're going to shoot another set. Put this back in here. Give it some juice. Yeah, that's a cool color combo, Sam. That's my favorite color combo right there. The black and blue flake. I catch a ton of fish on that color. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I said, I try to bring you honest and the truth. The truth is I also use Senkos. So I use my baits. Fish on, Alberta Outdoors, thank you. Hey dude, love your hat, great logo and sign with your logo. Blue lights is perfect. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Fish on. But the black and blue flake is my favorite color. I catch a lot of fish on that color. And I don't want to lie to you guys, but I do use Senkos. I use 5-inch Senkos with my pig sticks too. It just depends on what they like. I mean, I catch them on both, but I use both. I don't just say I'm using my pig sticks in all my videos. I do use Senkos, and believe me, my son will tell you when he's using a Senko. So it isn't like I'm lying to you or anything when we're fishing. I ask him, "Hey, what are you using?" And he says, "I'm using a Senko, Dad, or I'm using your pig sticks." So he says it, and I don't tell him to lie or anything about it. I want you guys to see all the real deal with me. So, yeah, so you're going to get straight to Massive Biscuit. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. We just did a decal giveaway. And we're going to do a couple more giveaways here. Whatever catches the fish, catches the fish. Yes. Yep. Finally able to catch a stream. Thanks, Massive Biscuit. I appreciate you coming in. For all those that are in there, please hit that like button. I'd appreciate that. Yeah, we're just we're making baits. I'm doing some giveaways with decals. I got my decals right here. So we're going to do some decal giveaways. And then we'll probably do some for later on when I'm getting ready to end the stream. I'll probably do a couple bait giveaways also. So let me, I'll show you this again real quick. We're going to get on to here. We're going to mix this in here. That's the black and blue flake, like I said. We're going to give it a shot. Pull this up. And we are going to shoot that grass donkey right there. And we're going to shoot the bang bang shad right here. And we're going to shoot the other bang bang shad. I got 3 of them there, so we're going to make that all. Hold it down for a little bit so it doesn't dimple or get shrink, and then you add some of the plastic to it so when it shrinks up it doesn't get an air pocket or anything in it. That's what you want to do right there. Then you just shoot the rest into your bin, and that is hot, man. Woo. That's how I do it, guys. How big is the biscuit? Thanks. How big is the biscuit, he said. All right, so while we're waiting here, guys, he said massive. I'm going to go through my sticker board here. You guys can see. Okay, you guys can see. So on my decal board, I like to give shout outs to everybody that sent me a decal. So if any of you guys want to send me a decal, please email me. The email is in here. If Ray's still in here, if he could share my email, that'd be great. If not, I can share it again. But I have Hobbs Outdoors here. Great channel. I have the Lazy Lunker sticker. Now, the Lazy Lunker is a Facebook page that I belong to, and we do tournaments, online tournaments through them. So if you go to check out Lazy Lunker on Facebook, please tell Adam Church, who runs it, that Ted from Off the Hook sent you, and you can become a member of that. It's free. You just get in there, and then he'll give you all the updates if you ever want to do an online tournament. That's what's nice about the online tournaments is you can be anywhere and do the tournaments. I have the bait plastics up here. That's the material I use for my baits. I have Creole Florida Living. I have Mad Bassin. Mad Bassin is a big contributor to our YouTube starter kit giveaway. You guys are on another level there in the States. Fishing is States, you guys are just crazy into fishing with so many different baits for all the bass. I need a decal. Okay. Sure, bud. And then we have the Mad Bassin, who is a big supporter of our YouTube starter kit. He donated a lot of great prizes. We have Ugly Dog Lures. Charlie over there, he paints some great hard baits. He airbrushes everything. We have Central Valley Adventures. We have Fishaholic. The Fishaholic is the products that I use. I use their hats, their shirts, their sunglasses. Great products. If you'd like to check them out, they're in my Amazon affiliate links. If you do purchase anything, please put in there that you, Ted from Off the Hook sent you over there. That helps me with that company greatly. I got the Reef Robber, Earl. I got the KC Fish page. I got my Off the Hook sticker in the middle, of course. You all know this guy, Sunfish King, good buddy of mine. Great channel. So if anybody don't know him, please go check him out. Eternal Anglers is up here. I'm on the pro staff team for Eternal Anglers. If you'd like to check out all their gear and all their apparel, please go to the link in my description. Click on the link. You can browse the website, check out all their great gear. If you'd like to buy something, please use the Off the Hook 10, and you get a 10% discount. And I do make a small commission off of that. We have the Modog sticker, Fishing with Modog. I believe Rich, who's in here, helped Modog make this awesome sticker. Great logo. Rich helped him make this. Awesome. If you guys want to get a logo or a sticker made, contact Rich. He'd be more than happy to help you guys. We have Small Water Charters. They are a charter company down in Florida. Great channel, great editing, great content. We have Bogley's Keeping It Real. We have Coastal Fever. They're also located in Florida. We have a great sticker here, Some Old Man Outdoors. Great sticker, awesome. We have Parabellum, Joe at Parabellum Fishing. I really like this decal. His daughter actually drew this decal for him, so that was pretty cool. We have Living MN Outdoors. We have Al's Outdoors. We have Bruiser Baits. Now, Bruiser Baits is affiliated with Small Water Charters. So if you ever wanted to buy any Bruiser Baits, please use SWC20 and you get 20% off your order from Bruiser Baits. Then last but not least is Steve from Wyoming. Another great channel, another great guy. Please go check out all of these channels that I mentioned here tonight and let them know that Off the Hook sent you. So I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, and that's my decal board. So I'm looking for more decals, guys. So please, if you want to send me a decal, we can do a decal swap with mine and yours. I'll be more than happy to do that with you guys if you'd like to. And this is still very, very hot, so I'm going to let that sit for a minute. But yeah. Yeah, and Rich did design that sticker for MoDog. It's an awesome sticker. Rich is really good with that stuff. He can make you a design. He'll figure out. He actually researches your channel. He checks you out, sees what your channel is all about, and he actually incorporates that in his design of your decal. So he doesn't just come up with any kind of design. He actually researches you out, and he'll look at your channel and see, and he will go in and use that to design your decal. So props to Rich. So please check him out, Canadian fishing musician. CFM Outdoors. Trace Cunningham is back. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate that. Please, guys, hit that like button. If any of you don't know, the Sunfish King and I are doing a huge YouTube starter kit giveaway with over like $2,600 in prizes. How to enter is you got to go to my channel and you got to say hashtag YouTube starter kit to be entered. Thank you. Thanks, Fish On. And then I should talk to Rich for my. Yeah, you should talk to Rich, Fish On. Definitely, he can help you out. Angerholics, thank you for coming in. Appreciate that. But what was I saying? So we're doing a big YouTube starter kit giveaway. You have to go to Sunfish King's channel on his video and put hashtag YouTube starter kit to be entered. You have to be subscribed to him. You have to be subscribed to my channel, and also in the comment section, put hashtag YouTube starter kit. Then what you got to do is you got to make anywhere from a 5 to 10 minute video about your channel, about you and your channel, what you do, and why you would like to win the YouTube starter kit. I think we have 10 or 12 winners in this right now. It grew from like 5 to up to 10, and then I think we did 12. So we have a lot of donations. If anybody would like to donate to our YouTube starter kit, you can email me or get with me, or you can get with Sunfish King. And also, if you guys want to make any donations for money that we can use for shipping when we're shipping all these products out, because they will be expensive to ship out to everybody. If you want to donate any decals, any clothing, anything like that, baits or anything, we're taking all kinds of donations. If you guys are willing to do that, we appreciate that. And then we'll put that on a starter kit video for a sponsor that you were part of the sponsorship for that YouTube starter kit giveaway. So we appreciate that. So let's see here. I think this is ready to go. So I can pull this out here. And we'll see. And this is the grass donkey. And there it is right there. And that's the grass donkey. It's moving too much, so let's slow that down there. So that is the grass donkey right there. That's a great pitching and flipping bait, guys. It's a beaver style bait, great bait. I catch fish on it all the time. That's why I started making it, because I catch fish on it. So yeah, that's a good bait. And then we have the Bang Bang Shad. Black and blue flake Bang Bang Shad. Black and blue flake Bang Bang Shad. So we are done with this one right now. And like I said, I'm making baits right now for eternal anglers. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So they have all their baits for their bait binders. And these baits will be in the bait binders, guys. So we'll hang out. Nick said he's going to be posting it once he receives the baits. He's going to post it up, and he'll let you guys know everything you need to know about buying them and the pricing and all that for them. So, yeah, I'm anxious for that to be in there. So we're going to do this, like that. And we're going to do some more. Okay. So now I'm going to make I'm going to make the off the hook grub, so you guys can see that. And I'm also going to make my Burrow Bug. And the Burrow Bug is just named after my lake where I fish. I got this bait, and I started catching a ton of bass off of it. So I named it the Burrow Bug. Now, I do have a new crayfish mold. So if you go to my Color's nice and that bang bang with that bang bang. Yeah, it's a great muddy water bait also. But if you guys go to my community tab, I have a new mold, and it's a crawfish mold. And I'm looking to name that crawfish mold for my bait line. So if you guys would go check that out, and you could throw a name up there, and if I use your name, then you're going to win 2 packs of the crayfish baits. So, and I'm going to use my kids to pick the name. So I'm not going to pick it. I'm going to let my kids pick the name that they like. So if you guys want to go to my community page and just look for that post with the crawfish bait, I have like a couple names that I named on there. You can pick out of them, or you can make your own, pick your own name. And yeah, and whoever's name I use, and that'll probably be next week at some point, I'm going to pick that name. Whoever's name I use will win 2 packs of the crayfish baits. And I'll show you the crayfish here in a second once I get these other baits poured, or I should say shot. I don't pour. I don't have any hand pour molds, which I do want to get some of those for swim bait molds and stuff like that. So eventually that'll all happen too soon. So, but we're just making the Burrow Bugs right now, which is another great bait that I use all the time and catch fish on them. And they're like the grass donkey, but they have sort of like a rage tail and things like that on it. So great bait, great flipping bait also. And I do like to flip. If you ever watch my channel, you'll see me flipping all the time. What's it, Sandy? I was still bummed I ordered it all before I knew you hooked up with Eternal. I found things I could have made on postage. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Sandy, but I can always hook you up too myself, because you're a great supporter of the channel. So we could hook up again in the future where it'll be on me or something, Sandy, so we can do something later. Yeah, but like I said, we didn't have the deal going. We just did that not too long ago, but I'm just excited to be on that deal with them. Nick actually accepted it, and we talked about it, and it seems like a pretty good thing. So I'm really excited about it, and I'm excited to see how it goes. So I'm just excited to be in the Eternal bait binders. You know what I mean? It's a good start for me. Like I said, I'm a small bait company. With my PB bass, my largemouth is 7 pounds 8 ounces, and my smallmouth is 6 pounds 7 ounces, I believe. So I have a 7.8 and a 6.7. And then I have a 48-inch muskie that was like 30-some pounds or something like that. But I didn't get it mounted or nothing. I didn't want to kill the fish or anything. So I let it go, and I said I'd get one mounted if I get a 50-incher or better. But if I do catch a 50-incher out of the lake that I fish in, then I'm not going to kill it. I'm just going to take pictures and do the circumference and do all that good stuff. And I'm going to get a replica made, and I'll put it on my wall. But I do want on my wall, I want a bass, but the largemouth has to be 23 or better. And the smallmouth, I'd like to get a 22 or 23 or 22 or better smallmouth to me to get them mounted. But I won't kill the fish. I know they have a Sandy. I don't know if you look. They have the waist pouches now. I think a backpack, and they have a waist pouch too. So you might want to look into that, Sandy. If you want to go and look at that, use my code Eternal Anglers off the hook 10, and go in and check it out. If you like that bait pouch, you put it around your waist, and you could put baits in there too with that bait binder and things. So you could add more stuff while you're fishing from the shore. I got a Runkle tackle bag that I'm actually doing a review on soon here, and my kids wanted them, so I bought 2 more for the kids, but they already have a Plano tackle bag that they never used yet. So I'll be doing the Runkle review, and then I'm giving that Runkle tackle bag away. It's in a camo. It's in a digital camo. It's a bag, and I'm going to do the review on it real soon here. I'm going to make a video. I was going to do a live review, but I want to get a little more interaction with it on my video. So I'm going to make a video with it, and then for you guys to win it, you're going to have to do something or make a comment in the comment section or something like that. So that's coming up here soon too. And then I got to make a video about all the products I have for my GoPro, because I got a whole bunch of products in the mail, and I want to do my GoPro setup with you guys to show you my setup and what I use. I just really can't wait to start doing the live streaming. Yeah, that makes sense. Boring. People fishing for food as opposed to people just fishing for fun. Yeah, there ain't too many people in my household that eat fish, actually. I eat some fish. My daughter will eat it, but my son doesn't eat anything, and my wife won't eat the fish. Now, we'll eat like cod and mahi-mahi and tuna and stuff like that, but they won't eat any like walleye or perch or bass or anything like that. So I don't even go there with them with that. So we release basically all our fish, and I fish a lot of tournaments for money, bass fish for tournaments. So that's why I like bass fishing so much, because it's a money fish for me. Okay, so I shot these other baits here, and I'll show you. I'm sorry I didn't show you while I was shooting them, but I'll show you my next shot there with them. Oh, we might wait for your reviews, and then I can see which one suits my fishing style. There you go, Sandy. Definitely appreciate it. Yep. But yeah, my kids wanted these Runkle bags, and I was going to buy them for me, but I don't fish from the shore too much. And if I do, I'll just my kids will have all the tackle on them. I'll just have them carry it for me. Well, yeah, boring. I guess, people are fishing for food and stuff there. I mean, there's people around here that strictly go out and they just fish for walleye for food, or they fish for panfish and they keep everything. So we need people like that also to keep the populations in check. So there's nothing wrong with keeping fish. Now, I've seen people go overboard and like fill up coolers and coolers, like where they don't need that many fish. I know that for a fact. Unless you're like, you're vacuum packing them and stuff like that. But I've seen people come to the lake and take coolers just about every weekend of the same amount of fish, which is a ton of fish. But there's still a ton of fish in my lake. But I don't think, there's a limit to things. And some people, I think, are doing it illegally and catching too many and taking them. But I don't really want to report them too much unless they're really doing something that obvious, then I will. What time do you usually stream? When I stream Massive Biscuit, I either do these ones. I eat 1/4 of what I catch. Yeah, that's cool. I usually do it like around 12:30 at night like this. And it's just random days. And then sometimes I'll do them in the mornings at like 11 o'clock. But that live is usually me just sitting down in my house and we're talking about a topic. Like we'll talk about a style of fishing or a fish or a pre-spawn or a spawn or post-spawn, or topwater lures or spinnerbaits. We talk about stuff like that. And I just try to get people in the chat to talk about what's coming up and things like that. If people want to make any announcements, they can make announcements in my lives. I don't care. They can share anything they like, but just keep it kid-friendly, please, because I do have a kid-friendly channel. My kids are... my daughter's going to be 13 May 9th, and my son is 9. He just turned 9 March 5th. So my daughter's May 9th is the next one coming up. And try to find out for a girl who has everything and has done everything, it is very hard to figure out a birthday party for a 13-year-old who has everything and has done everything. So I don't know what we're going to do yet. Yeah, and usually though, Massive, when I post, like say I go like at 12:30 today, it should post on your side. Hey, Alicia, thank you for coming in. It should post on your side for your time when I'm going on. But then I'll do lives on the weekend. And that's mostly when I'm going to do my big giveaways or a lot of giveaways. Like at night, I don't have too many people in. But speaking of giveaways, let's do another giveaway. We're going to do another decal giveaway, okay? We got 12 people in here, so don't pick a number yet. If you pick a number now, you're disqualified. Let me write go in the chat, and then you can pick the number. But let me pick it first. Okay, so let me pick this fishing. I wish we had muskie here in Alberta. Big pike. Big pike are still fun to catch. I catch pike around my area too. So let me tap go. When I put go, you guys pick from 1 to 30. But let me put go in here. So 1 to 30, pick a number, and that's for an off the hook decal. Yes, one pick, one number only. One pick, one number. One number only, guys. Please don't pick no more than one number. 1 to 30, closest without going over wins. And if it's the same number, whoever was in my chat first in my chat will win it. So, and then while you guys are doing that, I'm going to put my email in here. So you guys want to write it down or do something with it, I'm going to put my email in here. And so when you guys win, you know you can email me your address. Okay, so that's my email. Have a good night, brother. Hitting the hay. Much love. Can wait with your bait. It's going to be some cool videos, bait reveals, catching bait. Like, cool, man. I'll be looking at you, buddy. And then, Rich, we'll talk. I think this weekend I'm going to start your baits. I think when I do that giveaway thing, probably Sunday, I'm going to start your baits. So let me pull this other grass donkey out of here real quick so you guys can see. There's the other grass donkey there. And then I'll show you the other style, the other two styles of baits that I'm making for Eternal Anglers real quick here. And this style here, this is the Burrow Bug, guys. Okay, I will, bud. So this is the Burrow Bug. That's a little different than this grass donkey. If you can see the grass donkey and the Burrow Bug together, they're two totally different baits. So that is the Burrow Bug, guys. And then I have this style of bait here, which is a great trailer. Once the weather straightens out, I have date with the pond with your plastics. That's cool, Alicia. Appreciate it. And then this is the Off the Hook Grub, and that is a great trailer for jigs. That is a great trailer for chatterbaits, spinner baits. You can cut the body down to whatever size you want. I like this on a chatterbait, but I also like it plain, and I do use it to flip and punch grass because it's so streamlined. There ain't nothing to get tangled or anything like that. So I definitely use this. I'll put a tungsten weight on the top with a weight stop, a little plastic weight stop, and I put a 1/2 ounce or 1 ounce tungsten weight on here, and I'll bust through the grass on it, and then you flip and you just lift it up, and that this tail when it's going down just flutters like this. So it's a really good bait. Really good bait. And with these stone molds, I got to keep. It's okay. I did just realize. But yeah, so I heard some news today. Not today, yesterday. In my work, we may be going to 410s. So if we go to 410s, I'm hoping to get that Friday. We get a Friday off, so that'll be nice. I could work Monday through Thursday and then have off on Friday, which will give me. Yeah, or buzz on the top of the water. Yep, you're right there, straight to the point. So that'll give me an extra day so I could head up to my lake house and I could fish either Thursday evening and the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that would be really cool. I know we're going to be switching up. We might do, some people will be working and off on Mondays. Some people will be working on Fridays. So I'm hoping I get, at least if they rotate it, that would be nice if we do that. I don't want to be stuck with like a Tuesday off because that would screw me all up. So I'm hoping we either get like a Monday off or a Friday off when we're doing that. So I can utilize the weekend. You know what I mean? And I'm going to have to get some more of these Burrow Bug molds and these Off the Hook Grub molds too. Because shooting them 1 and 2 at a time isn't efficient enough for me now. I'm getting a little bigger. Like I said, I'm a small company. I like to stay small, but I like to do this with you guys. And that's basically all I want to do is sell and give you guys on YouTube. You know, I'll get some friends and stuff from the family that want things made, but mostly it goes out to you guys. So I'd rather stay small like that. That way we can be more hands-on and customize lures and custom colors and everything. So that's what I like to do. Okay, guys, so we're going to pick the number. I have to love you and leave you. Okay, Sandy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I will see you next live. So let me pick this number. Did everybody pick a number? Did anybody pick a number? Yes, pick one number. So we got, how many numbers did we pick? Okay, so we had 1 to 30. So whoever had 27 or closest to 27 will win the sticker. So please let me know who won, but let me see who won. So 27, we got Boring with 23, we got Massive Biscuit with 17, Straight to the Point with 13, Fishing for Whiskers with 12, Trace has 19. Trace has 19. And that's it. That's all who picked. There's only 6 people in here. So, Boring Fisherman, you won. Let's see this. Trace. Yeah, so, Boring Fisherman had 23. So, IKEA Stewart, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Crap, I feel like congrats to 27. So, Boring Fisherman, 5 of us, laugh out loud. That's okay. Fish on picked 16. All right, guys. So, yeah, Boring, you won that. So, make sure you email me, Boring, again. I think I got your email, but just email me your address again so I have it. So, Boring Fisherman. Want a small decal. Want another decal. Cool. So that's what we hi Karen comment. So that's what we got. Boring keeps winning, and I don't know if he wants to win. But that's all right, Boring. If you have my stickers or decals, you can always, if you don't use them, you can always give them away or something. You know what I mean? So, but I just wanted to do a little giveaway or something for you guys because you guys are here late night with me, so I appreciate that. I like to give back to everybody and try to help out the best I can. So let me heat these back up again and we'll shoot another round here. And then I'll put the camera down. Sure I do. Aloha Boring Fisherman. Aloha back. There's beaver style baits. I like to add that little bit of hard plastic in there, what I consider hard. It's midnight here. It's past midnight here, buddy. It's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock or something like that. So, and then I'll get up tomorrow and I'll probably work on something. Probably work on my Facebook page with the baits to get that out there. Probably take some pictures of the baits that I made for Eternal Anglers and put them up here on the post. And then I'll put all my pricing and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what you said, Alicia. You didn't go fishing today? I thought you said you were going to go fishing, but I knew there was going to be some bad winds today. It was beautiful here today. It was absolutely beautiful. It was a perfect day to be out fishing, actually. It was beautiful. That's awesome in Hawaii. Never went to Hawaii. I always wanted to. I went to my honeymoon and I went to the Dominican Republic. We were thinking about going to Hawaii or the Dominican Republic. But we may get back to Hawaii at some point anyway. Yeah, like I said, fish on. I work till 11:30. And so the only time I can do these lives are late like this. I know Mike's Fishing Home is probably live right now too. And sometimes I go on his to do it. But I'm just trying to get some watch time. I need like 1,200 hours to get monetized. So I'm doing these. Plus I like to do them with you guys anyway because I like to make debates and I like to talk to you guys and stuff like that. So it ain't all about the hours. It's about just hanging out with you guys. So, and I might as well do it anyway. You know what I mean? Because I need the hours. So, and I like giving away stuff to you guys. And I am doing a interview Friday. I think it's Friday morning at 8 o'clock with Time to Get Going. They emailed me and they asked me to be on their channel for an interview. So if you guys want to check out that post in my community tab or go to Time to Get Going, he's a pretty big channel. I think he's got like 3,500 subscribers on his channel. But he wants to interview me on Friday. And I told him I was working at night, but I think he wants to do yeah, no problem, Fish on. But he wants to do a interview with me, and I think it's at 8 in the morning on Friday. So if anybody's up on Friday morning, please stop in Time to Get Going and say hi. But I'll be doing an interview that day. And that's cool for me, I guess, because I'm getting out there to another crowd, more people, you know what I mean, to do the interview. So my favorite fish to catch. If I was sitting there and I had 2 rods and I said catch a bass or catch a muskie, I'd probably be catching a muskie because they're awesome. They hit, they're awesome fights, but I love fishing for bass. So I would say a muskie would be my favorite fish to catch. Now, my favorite fish to fish for is bass because you can catch bass in all different ways. And to me, it's easier to catch a bass than it is a muskie. I mean, muskies are just harder to catch. But when you catch a muskie, they're super fun. Will you check him out, please? Yeah, muskie. I love catching muskie. I did a muskie video last year. I did a couple muskie videos on some of my channels or on my channel. But last year I went with my buddy's son. His fish were kish. And he's a big fly fisherman and stuff. He's a guide. And he likes the muskie fish. And he gets on the muskies a lot. And he was up there one day and I was at my camp, or I call it a house. It's my lake house. And he's like, hey, I'm out here and I'm getting a whole bunch of followers. So I grabbed 3 rods, a handful of baits. And he come back on his boat and met me. I got on met him on the dock and we went out. We had like one of the best weekends ever. I think we caught 7 muskies that weekend. That was like a Saturday, Sunday. And we got 7 muskies in the boat, which was really good. And that don't happen all the time. So, and we know that. So we took advantage of it. I mean, they weren't all any big 40s, 40-inch muskies and things like that, which isn't considered big for a muskie, but they're still a fun fish to catch, especially when they're hitting like on figure 8s or they're hitting right at the boat. So this name is Real Shooting on YouTube. This name. So your name is Real Shooting on YouTube. Alicia, you said that it was real bad there, huh? Let me see your comments here. Where'd that comment go, Alicia? Winds were awful here. Yeah, it was beautiful here today. I mean, I was busy running around. I met a contractor. A contractor came to my house today because I'm doing some work and I want to get a new roof put on the house and some other windows and soffit and fascia and things like that. I used to build homes myself. I have my degree in carpentry and technical construction, but I work for a school district now as a maintenance technician. So I don't do that work anymore. And we're getting a contractor to do the work because I don't have the time to do it all myself. It would take me a year and a half to do all the work that I want to get done here. And so my wife and I just decided we're going to get a contractor in here. He's actually working on one of our rental properties. So he's going to do that and our house and combine the pricing and stuff so we get a better deal that way. Here's the other grass donkey. Oh, okay. So he's near you. Yeah, I didn't know who you were talking about, buddy. And that's such a pretty bait. I love this bait. Very versatile bait, that off the hook grub. So if you guys want a versatile bait that you can use in multiple different ways, let me know and I can make them for you. Any color you want, we can make them. We can customize them, do whatever you want with them. I'm thinking I could even make fire tails with them. I don't know. I'm going to call them fire tails, but I can make a different color tail, like a black with a chartreuse tail. Them baits have scents in them too. They don't have scent in them, but I can put scent in them. I have crayfish scent right here. Crawfish. I have cappuccino. And I have anise right now. Anise scent. So I could put scent in them. Now when I'm making my baits, it's usually $1 a pack. To add scent, hey brother, gonna leave your channel on, play all from this point on when I go to bed. You do great things for the fish community and fishing as a whole. Please, thank you, Rich. I appreciate that, buddy. But then I also I can add salt to the baits too, and I do that sometimes also. And I'm probably gonna make some with salt tonight. But yeah, salt will help it sink too. It makes it a little heavier. But yeah, I can add. Usually when I add salt to a pack of baits, it's usually like 50 cents or $1 added on to the price, or cent is $1 added on to each pack of baits. Now I have laminates. They're a little more expensive because they take longer to make. The fire tails, my different colored tails, they take a little longer to make because I got to shoot a whole bait. I got to cut the tail off, get rid of that plastic, and then shoot another color. So it does take a lot longer. So my baits are a little more expensive on that line. And that's what I don't have on my Facebook page yet. So, and I don't have any fire tails or anything. So I might not even post anything on Facebook yet until I get some stuff made where I could take pictures and post them. So, that one right there didn't turn out real well because I got a crack in it. So, see that little crack right there? I don't know if you can see that right here. The bait is broken right there, and that goes right back in and gets remelted because I don't like to give those baits out. I mean, I could, but I don't. That's just me. I don't like to do it. I'll remelt it and put it back in, and we will shoot it again. That's just the way it goes. Every time I do this and I put these in and try to I've always put worm oil in these. These are stone molds, these ones right here, and they're a lot harder to shoot. There are a lot of detail in them, but they're just harder to shoot. The baits are a lot harder. And they're sticky and nasty and oily and all that good stuff. So. Hey, J Fox Hunter, how are you, bud? Thank you for coming in tonight. Appreciate that. Anybody that hasn't hit the like button, please do. I do have, I don't have any glow plastic right now, boring, but I put the chartreuse up to that blue light that I have, and it glowed. It was glowing. I got a picture on, I think, my Instagram page of it. But yeah, I'm going to get glow plastic eventually. Just I don't have any right now. How are you, J Fox? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. I'm going to move this down and show you guys how I shoot this also. Once I get this plastic ready, I'll move it down again. And you can see me shooting it again. So you guys can see what the heck I'm doing. Nine people in here. Thank you for coming in, guys. I appreciate that. Late night, you guys are hanging out with me, so I appreciate that. Hit that like button. But I think this Sunday I'm going to probably do a live. I'm probably going to do some giveaways. I'm going to have shirts and stuff like that on there. Shirts, hard baits, probably some of my soft plastic baits. I got a Do It Molds neck gaiter that I'm going to probably give away also. So look out for that post. It may be this Sunday. I think it's going to be this Sunday. I don't like to say I'm going live Sunday because there's always changes for me. Did I ever fish Texas? No, but I would like to fish Texas because they have big fish in Texas. So let me show you this real quick, guys. Do this. Move these over here. I'm going to shoot this. Shoot this grass donkey. Hold it down for a little bit. Pull it out. Fill it up. Come over here. Do the off the hook grub. Hold it for a few seconds so it stays. Shoot the Burrow Bug. Fill that in. Fill this in. Come over here, fill that back in, and squirt the rest out. And we are good for a little bit. And that's my shot. G-Fox. 20. Alicia, are you talking about your subs? How's your hook sets, Alicia? Is everybody staying? That's another thing, guys. If you guys haven't hook set Alicia, please do so. I know she was trying to get 500, and I think she surpassed the 500. I'm hoping it's sticking. But for all the people that gave her a hook set and everything, I'm going to do a giveaway. I don't have a box here, but I'm doing a off-the-hook mystery tackle box giveaway for Alicia for getting her to 500. So I'll get with Alicia here in the future. I know she wants to make sure that everything sticks and everything. So I'll get with Alicia here soon. That's how many likes I have, 20. Okay. So I'm going to get with Alicia, and we're going to come up with a bait box for her so she can give it away, and then I'll just send it out for her. Thanks, Fish On. I appreciate it, bud. I really do. But yeah, I mean, this is what I do. I just make baits, man. I sell baits. I like to fish. I do everything with my family. I have everybody on my channel. I just released a video of the Splash Lagoon. It's an indoor water park, and then we went to WWE Wrestling. So I have different parts. I have a cooking series on my channel. I have a short series. I have live series. I have a fishing series. I have a hunting series, and I have a products and product review series on my channel too. So that's really cool. I'm thinking though in the future, I know my daughter wants to do once the community tab comes, I feel confident that it is going to. Yeah, once you have that, you should have it, and it should be done. But in the future here, my daughter wants to do like a game night. So I told her, a lot of people do that. And I saw Small Water Charters do it too. But my daughter really wants to do it, so I'm going to do it with her. And she said every 100 hook sets, we'll do a game with one either big prize or a few smaller prizes. And I'm going to let her run that and let her do what she wants on that for the channel. And what I want to do, though, is I want to get to the more serious part of the fishing. I mean, and even myself, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad in any way, but there's always giveaways. There's always people on lives and things like that. But I am a fishing channel, and I do a lot of other things, but I want to focus on the serious part of fishing also. So I want to do fishing techniques and, things like that are related to fishing. And the more serious live, like having people up on panel and talking about certain topics, more of a topic-based series, interviews with people, styles of fishing, lures, and just get into instead of just everybody in the chat talking about whatever. I want to have a little more organized chat, basically, is what I want to do. And I also want to do that for hunting too. So when hunting season comes around, I'll focus more towards the hunting because I stopped fishing in September and then I start to the hunting. And so that's what I think I'm gonna excuse me. I'm gonna still do these bait makings and live giveaways and things like that, and my product reviews, and I'm gonna still be giving back to everybody. But I want to focus more on the serious parts of fishing and hunting, and make it a little I don't say that it's not interesting, the lives that I go into, by any means. The guys that I go into, they're great channels and everything, but I want to focus more on the serious side of things too. And have a more like a not, I don't want to say they're unprofessional, but I want to have more of a professional feel on my channel also. So, but yeah, that's what it's about right there. Hook setting each other, meeting new people, getting out there. Like I said, I'm going for that interview with Time to Get Going on Friday morning at 8 o'clock. So that's what I'll be doing Friday morning. So I got to get up and do that. And I didn't know. I thought it was Friday night at 8 o'clock. And today I just looked and it said 8 a.m. So I guess I'm going to have to get up and do that on Friday morning. So I'll have to get up early and get ready for that. But I'm excited to do that because I'm going to be, that'll be, reaching out to their, Time to Get Going. They're kind of a bigger channel. They have like 3,500 hook sets. My kids in fishing are me as well. Live and breathe it, just not too big on social media. Kind of shy, but trying to get. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's what you got to do. Just start out. But my kids will sometimes not want to be on, or they don't want to go out with me because my daughter's friends will be up at the lake or something, and she don't want to be out. And I depend on. I don't want to say I depend on her, but I like when she's out there fishing with me. But she loves to be in charge of the lives. Like she'll look and she likes to read the comments and things like that. When I first started doing it on Instagram, that's where I learned to do it. And I started doing streams on Instagram. I was nervous, and then I started doing it, and I felt more comfortable. So as you do it more, fish on, you'll get more comfortable with your crowd and your community and things like that. So it'll work out, but just keep doing it, and you'll get better at it. I mean, I'm nowhere near good at it or whatever. I just try my best, and I try to entertain people. I try to give back. I try to support and stay active in your community, and also upload consistently. Always put something out there. I know these lives help with your hours and get monetized and things, but all in all, once you get monetized, I mean, you can make money on your lives and stuff with the super chat, super stickers, and your donations and things. But you're going to be, YouTube is a video channel, TV. So you need to make videos also, so you can monetize your videos and things and get out there and reach more people that way also. And then if you want to get into, sponsors and things like that, you can always do that later. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So we're doing this here. See how this turns out here. This one. Sometimes this one gives me trouble shooting it. Sometimes. All right, that one turned out really good that time. Yeah, that turned out really well. So, but do you see how I make them like singly, and I check them, and I make sure everything's good quality before I send it out, guys, just so you know. You're not going to get, now, I'm not saying you're not going to get, because sometimes I miss things, and nobody's perfect, but if you tell me, hey, man, my baits were right, and messed up bait, I will, you're very comfortable and do great, man. Thank you, Fish On. I appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, I'm doing what I love to do. And I fish a lot. I fish and hunt a lot. So I'm confident in my fishing. Now my camera angles and things like that, everything can always improve on your channel. Your skills. I'm a Yinzer, man. I'm from Pittsburgh, so I don't even talk right. You know what I mean? Some people think probably I talk weird. I have an accent or just the way I say things like yins and stuff like that. So there's a lot of different things involved with that, but I just try to be myself. I put it out there, my family, what we're really doing. I try to be honest with all my products and all my fishing. I don't lie to people. I don't change something. I don't do crazy editing in my videos. So there you go. Straight to the point. Just he hooks at you, fish on. So that's awesome. Thank you for doing that. But I just try to bring you true and real content, and that's what I want to be about. And in my about page, that's what it says, is I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm doing, exactly how the product works. I won't ever badmouth a product. And that's just something that I learned from the industry. Like the fishing industry, everybody talks to everybody. So when you're in the fishing industry, if you have a company and you don't like them, don't go out there and badmouth them, because those companies talk to each other. And if you ever want anything in the future with other companies and things like that, you're not going to want to badmouth anybody. You're just going to be as professional as possible. And if you're going to cut ties, then cut ties professionally. Don't cut ties and start badmouthing people, because everybody in the industry talks to each other. So that's just a little tip that I learned not to do. Also, you know, you guys, everybody here has social media and things like that. Don't get drug into any of that stuff on social media where, like, see, my problem was at first, you know, I wasn't thinking of stuff, and my friends will post stupid stuff on Facebook all the time. Some of my friends are idiots, but some of them are really good friends too. But some of my idiot friends will post something, and I would never think twice to go and comment on it or something, you know. Now I have my family, I'm on YouTube and things, and I'm trying to build a brand for myself. So I don't answer any of those stupid comments, or I don't like any of those stupid comments, because people, believe it or not, you never know who's watching. So always conduct yourself as professional as you can. And just be nice to everybody, man. I mean, that's just what it's all about. Just be cool with everybody, support them. You know, like anybody in here tonight or anybody in my community, if they asked me to help them out in any way, if I could in any way help them, I would. Yeah, Chris Bogley is a great channel, man. Yeah, Bogley's Keeping It Real is a great channel. So he just gave me a little shout out for my decals that I sent them. That was cool. And also Set on Sign just gave me a shout out too, which I wasn't expecting that. I got an alert saying somebody mentioned me in a video, and I went over to his video, and he was shouting me out saying, you know, that I support all the trapping and fishing community and hunting. So that was definitely a great thing for me. You know what I mean? So people will notice you and, you know, see that. Yeah, straight to the point. I'm glad you agree with me. But yeah, I mean, I just, you know, be as professional as you can, be as nice as you can to people, and, you know, don't be fake. Get out there and, you know, do your thing and be honest with people and collab with people and help people out. And, you know, that's what I try to do, and that's how I am. You know, some people in real life say people are different on camera and off camera. I try to be the same. See you, Trace. I try to be the same all the time. So, and sometimes it's hard to, you know, I mean, I have bad days. Everybody has bad days. I had a bad day at work today. And, you know, I talked to my wife and stuff, and I calmed down, and things were okay. And, I mean, you're going to have those days where you just got to suck it up and move on and just try to take the positives and go with the positives. My dad was back in a hospital again. He wasn't doing well. He made it out of the hospital. He had bladder cancer. He went back in the hospital 2 days ago. He was severely dehydrated. He wasn't eating or drinking anything. And when you have a surgery like that, your body needs all that. And it wasn't working out for him. And he looked like crap. And I went over there, and I was real scared the other day. And but you still got to look at the positives. So he went into the hospital. They started giving him fluids and things like that. And he started coming back. Like, I looked at him and I knew something. It wasn't my dad. My dad, to me, is like an immortal. Like, I always looked at my dad as he always was better than me. I always looked up for him. You know what I mean? I always looked up to him. And I never seen him as getting old. And this past year, I could tell because he had some issues. And when we're hunting and he's taking 2 and 3 breaks going up the hill, and I'm like, come on, Dad, let's go, you know? And he's getting older, and I'm realizing that now, but he was pretty bad the other day. I mean, he was dehydrated bad. They couldn't even take blood because his veins were so tight from him not being hydrated. And I was really scared, and it like threw me for a loop for a while, and I wasn't myself for a day or two. But then he got in the hospital. They gave him fluids. He's eating again. And I talked to him. Like, when I was talking to him on the phone, he sounded bad, like old, like talking real low. But then because he usually answers the phone, and he's so loud, like you got to hold the phone away when he answers. Well, the other day, or today, when I talked to him in the morning, he answered like that real loud himself. And I was like, okay, he's feeling better. My sister and that was over there, and she said that he looks 100% better. And they sent the picture of him like thumbs up, because I always do my thumbs up thing in my videos and my pictures. And he did the thumbs up thing, and he looked 100% better. So I'm just thankful for that. So hopefully he gets back home and he can get back at it. So, but that's all. I mean, that's my dad. And I just, things happen, and got to keep moving on, because like I said, I have a family, I have kids and everything, but I'd do anything for my dad and my mom. But it's just, it's really hard to see that, people getting older, and, it's scary, but you got to make the best of what you got. That's awesome, guys. I'm glad you guys are picking each other up and helping each other out here. Really appreciate that, guys. And I really appreciate you all being in here. Another thing you got to watch for when you're shooting these baits is, if there's an air bubble in it and you shoot them, you got to lift up. Thank you, Alicia. I appreciate that. When you go up, it'll shoot plastic up, and that stuff's like 370 degrees. When you get it on you, you're not getting it off of you. It'll burn you. That's why I always wear a glove. You should have goggles on. Straight to praise from him. Thank you. I appreciate that. He is doing better, though, but the other day it was very scary. Like when I walked in, my mom was crying, and I was like, uh-oh, this ain't going to be good. And when I seen my dad laying there, I almost lost it. But my kids were there, and I couldn't lose it in front of my kids. So I tried to be strong, which is very hard because it's my dad. But I tried, and I gave my dad a little bit of hell, too. I yelled at him a little bit, like, hey, you got through all this surgery and stuff and went through all of it great. And then you're withering, sitting here withering. So I gave him a little bit of a kick in the behind, if you know what I mean. And he went into the hospital, and he's recovering now. So we'll see what happens. I know it's going to be a couple of days until he gets back to where he needs to be, but he's going towards that. And they were doing all kinds of tests on him and checking everything, and thyroids and gallbladders and things, and everything was working properly and fine. So it was just he was severely dehydrated. So yeah, and I thank you guys all for sending prayers and things like that. That means a lot to me. So, but yeah, so everything's so far is good. So just, I just say, just be thankful every day you wake up, and, you're around your kids or your family and everything, because you never know these days, here one day, gone the next day. So just make the best of every day you can, man. That's what I try to do now. And I never was like that. As I got older, I started thinking about more stuff. When I was younger, I didn't have a worry in the world. Yeah, and like the kids, it's hard, because I'm emotional myself. Like I can cry with the best of them. I can just break down and cry. I've always been like that. Thank you, Jay Fox. But yeah, I mean, he had the bladder cancer, and that was scary, but we got through that. Colon cancer, he didn't have it, but he needed to get that prostate and all that stuff done years ago. He got right through that. So there's a lot of stuff we went through, but yeah, I can cry with the best of them. I'm not going to lie to you. I'd be the first one to break down and cry. So, and there's nothing wrong with that either, and I learned that as I got older too, like you hold them feelings in, and it can make you drive you nuts. So I let my feelings out, and that's just me. So, but yeah, man, I'm glad you guys are in here. We're going to make these. I think for everybody, I'm going to give a pack of baits away too tonight. So I just got to finish making these baits for these eternal anglers, and then I'm going to, I'll definitely give a pack or two of baits away tonight for you guys for being in here. So let me just shoot. I got 2 more of those, 3 more of those, and then I'm done with the eternal angler baits. Then I'll let them sit overnight. Exactly 15 years ago, I didn't appreciate much. I now I find value and appreciate the smallest of small things. And that's true, straight to the point. Like even with, when I had kids, they grew up fast, and, so you always wish they were young again, you know what I mean? But I don't know if I was always good to my kids. I was always there and things like that, you know. But there was a time in my life too where I was like out partying and drinking with my buddies and stuff when I was younger, and I didn't really pay attention to that stuff that really meant something. And as I get older, like I quit drinking a couple years ago, and when I had kids and stuff, and I enjoy life more now than I did before. Like, you know how everybody says your younger days are your best days and things like that. But I think my best days are here to come, you know, with my kids and stuff. And they grow up so fast, and it's just like I want to try to be with them as much as possible. Now my daughter's 13, you know, she's getting to the point where she wants to go hang out with her friends on a weekend or stay over. And it's hard because I was doing everything with my daughter. And you don't want to show her like emotion, like you don't want her to go with her friends because you want her to go and have a good time, and that's fine. But there's times where sometimes I was hurt, but I need to just let that go. Hey, living for Jesus, thank you for stopping in. But you know, I don't want to. I felt sad, but I didn't want her to see that. You know what I mean? Like I wanted her to be happy and do what she wants to do. I don't want to be like, oh, you have to come with me fishing, or you have to come with me hunting this weekend. So I let her do her thing, and I let her, if she wants to come, she comes, you know, with me. So that's the hard part is being a dad is when, especially when they're younger, they're dependent on you, but then you see that breaking off and they're more wanting to be with their friends and stuff. And that's how I was when I was younger. I would go and I didn't want to be around my mom and dad. I wanted to be with my friends. I wanted to stay over and play PlayStation all night with my friends. Or when I got older, I wanted to go to the bars and drink all night and hang out and not come home till 3, 4 in the morning. That's what I did. I'm praying to God my kids don't do what I did when I was younger, but it's scary. And now I see all that, the little things, all the time that I spend with them is precious now more than before for me because I'm getting older and stuff like that. And I see they're sort of pulling away from me, and I don't want that. I want to pull them back, but I can't. Yeah, so my daughter's 13 and my son's 9. So, but my son hasn't hunted with me yet, and he started talking about going hunting with me. But I don't know if my son could shoot an animal either because he's so cute and he has feelings and he like you know, like stuff like that. Hey, polar bear, thanks for coming in. So I don't know if he could shoot a deer, but I'll take him out and we're gonna go turkey hunting this year. I'll probably have him sit by me and see, you know, maybe get him interested in it. But as long as they fish, and I've been asking my son because I know my daughter's gonna have her friends up at the lake this year, and they'll probably want to hang out and go to the beach and do stuff like that and ride their bikes, where I'm hoping that I could pull my son in and have him come with me on the boat and things like that. And he's sort of a natural on the camera too. Like he always was into the YouTube before I was even into YouTube. And so he knows all the right things to say and stuff. Like I'll be like, hey, you got to say anything? And he'll be like, yeah, please subscribe to Off the Hook. You know what I mean? Like he says all that stuff, which is really cool. So I'm hoping he gets into it a little more with me this year. So yeah. Take him squirrel hunting first. Yeah, squirrel hunting first. But I mean, I have turkey season coming up, and he has a 410 and a 22, you know, Rossi mixed thing. So I'm going to take him. And they shot the guns before. He shot the shotgun, so he knows how it is. So I think I'm going to take him turkey hunting first. Squirrel season isn't in right now and stuff like that. So I'm probably going to take him turkey hunting first. And then next season we'll take him. Like I wanted to take my daughter last year dove hunting, but she didn't come with me. And we had a blast with my buddy and his sons down at my camp. I have another camp down south of Pittsburgh. We have 100 acres. And we fish and I'm sorry, we don't fish there. That's like my winter hangout. We'll go down there and ride quads and use it for hunting and things like that. And it's a private place. And so we have our land posted and things. So it's a little safer. I bow hunt. That is my favorite way to hunt. That's what I do, bow hunting. I'll crossbow hunt and I bow hunt. I quit bow hunting. I didn't quit bow hunting, but I couldn't pull my bow back for a while because I had a rotor cuff injury and I had carpal tunnel in my hands. Well, I got the one operation in this hand. You can see the scar right there. So that hand is fixed. This hand is the one that's goes numb all the time on me, but I can pull my bow back now. So I'm probably going to get back into my bow hunting more. But I do crossbow hunt Ohio. I have a lease in Ohio that I do every year with my buddy. My buddy actually built a house down there, so we stay there.
And we have at least 250 acres. Hey, ET, thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. And I bow hunt and crossbow hunt Ohio, and then I do the same here in PA. So, and this year oh, that was one thing I wanted to tell you guys. I'm gonna probably do a pawn series in Ohio. Believe it or not, there's some cool farm ponds down there that we have access to, and they're private. So I'm probably gonna do some pawn fishing, maybe a pawn fishing series in Ohio, and then also I have a really cool spot in Ohio for bank fishing for muskie. Now, that is really cool because it's a creek, a feeder creek that runs into a lake, and these muskies come up as feeder creek, and you can catch them, and it would be awesome for the video because you could like see the muskie coming and hitting the lures because it's shallow, but these muskie come up in the shallows to feed. So that's really cool. So I'm looking forward to maybe doing that too this year. So we'll see how it all turns out, how much time I have and what I can get to and stuff like that. But that'll be, the pawn series will be basically me throwing a backpack on with lures and us walking in the woods and hitting the pawns and doing a series like that, which would be cool. But my buddy caught a monster bass last year out of this one pond down there. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Did it make? Yeah, I fish on. I got a crossbow hunt this year in PA that I got a shot to kill on camera. So if you go to my videos, you can go to my PA bow hunt, and it'll have a warning like graphic content on it. That's my bow hunt or my crossbow hunt this year in PA, where I actually killed an 8-point that I was going after. And I have a series there, like you can see the hunts that leading up to it. So if you go look at the hunts, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Told me to get a hold of you this week about baits. If you do a pawn series in Ohio, come my way. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, Polar Bear, if you want to get a hold of me, that would be awesome. Let me hear, Polar Bear, I'll give you my email again. I don't know if you have it or not, but I'll give you my email. And I apologize for the noise, but I'm typing in my phone. Because I'm doing this on my phone. I live stream from my phone. So that's my email, tedpolanowskijr@gmail.com. Polar Bear, if you want to get with me about the baits this week, that would be fine. I am making Rich's baits, I think, on Sunday. So if you want to get with me for baits to get an order in, please do, so I can start on them also. And we can talk about colors and things like that too. Yeah. But yeah, that's that bow hunt. That's one of my best videos. I'm proud of that video because I got the shot on tape, and then I got a slow motion shot with my crossbow hitting the 8-point. So I'm really proud of that because it's very hard. Anybody that sells films knows it's very hard to get a deer and a deer shot on camera, and I did it this year by myself. So I was really proud of that. Now, I hit a monster 13-point in Ohio, and I didn't get them, and that made me sick I'm still sick about it. I think about it every day. And that was the biggest buck on our lease that we had. I mean, there were some big bucks on our lease this year, but this one was coming back, and it was like 3 years this buck's been there. And I've only been hunting on the lease, I think, for 3 years. But my buddy hunted on the adjacent property, this buck, and then they sold the property, and he wasn't allowed to hunt it anymore. So we were hunting adjacent to that property. And that 13-point came back on our camera, and he ended up coming at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and he was angled away from me a little bit. And I should have waited a little longer, and I hurried the shot, and I hit him in the back. And I thought I could drive it down through him and out of his chest, and I think it hit his shoulder and stayed up. So he ran with the arrow stuck in him. So there was one hole in him. We found blood, but we followed it for about 500 yards, and it went up a hill, I knew I was in trouble when he started going up the hill. And it started getting real faint, and then he went onto that private property, and I couldn't go on it anymore. So, yeah, I'm getting hats. I'm gonna get, and this is my actual this is my logo now that I'm using constantly. I'm actually trying to trademark this logo, but it takes years to do that. So I'm in the process. It takes a lot of money to do that too. But this logo here is my old logo. But yeah, this is an older hat. But if you wanted a hat like this see, the thing that stinks though with these hats with the embroidery in it, they're so expensive to sell. And like, I don't want to say I make money on them, but I'd like, you want to make $3 to $5 on a hat, but they cost like 25 or 30 bucks to get them. So you got to sell them for like 35. And who wants to sell a hat? Who wants to buy a hat for 35 bucks? Like if I can get them cheaper somewhere, I will. But it's so expensive anymore to buy anything and try to make a couple bucks on them. And even though, if some people wanted them, I could probably get them made, but I'm going to get them made with this symbol on the hat right here now instead of this off the hook fish. I've seen somebody with this logo before, and I sort of got sick to my stomach, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not using that logo. But this I had made by an artist, and it took me a while to have this made, but it was everything that I wanted. It's the deer antlers, and it's the hook, and it's like I got them hooked together like a family thing, like off the hook. So that's the symbol. So if you see me ever going like yes, that means that symbol right there is off the hook symbol. So I do that. So yeah, and my shirts and that went away because I was getting shirts at a really good price, and then everything went up, and I had to order like 20 shirts at a time, and I didn't have the money, or I didn't want to stock them because people want different colors, there's different sizes, so I couldn't keep them in stock because it cost too much money to do that. So my order on demand sort of went away with that. But I sell performance shirts for fishing. I don't sell just the t-shirts. Yeah, but I'll definitely let you know, Fish On, when I do that. I'm thinking about doing my own stuff coming up. I might buy the equipment and just do my own. I get the heat, the printer for the artwork, and I might get the heat press and all that stuff. So I think I'm going to do it myself coming up here because it's the only way I can do what I want on what I want. I could do some dye sublimation or the heat screen print or whatever that's called, heat print. But all my shirts are performance shirts, and they're like the UV and all that, and they keep the sun off you. I have hoodies. You throw the hood up, and it's real thin though, but it keeps the sun off you. But I don't wear t-shirts when I fish, so I didn't want to sell t-shirts. So I bought the performance shirts, and it's dye sublimated. So like even like this right here isn't dye sublimated. That'll crack and peel and stuff eventually for the York River. I used to fish for the York River Bass Association, but even that stuff will get cracky and peely, and that's even what this is doing now. But my dye sublimation shirts, they don't do that. So you got burnt today. How'd you get burnt today? I just got a couple more here, and then we'll go back into it here. I'm going to start cutting these up back into my pot here so I can remelt this plastic down here. Yeah, that's what I do. I do the long sleeve performance shirts, and I have the hoodie on in the morning with sometimes if it's chilly out, I'll wear the short sleeve performance shirt, then I'll put a long sleeve on, and then I'll put my hoodie on. And then when I'm driving in my boat, when it's chilly out, but then when it starts getting warmer out, I'll start taking shirts off, and I'll end up in my short sleeve performance shirts. But yeah, that's what I do. I like the performance shirts a lot. I even have camo ones too. It's a performance camo. So when I'm out doing scouting or doing anything with hunting, I have that on also. But Eternal Anglers has some nice gear also. You guys wanted to go check that out. You can go. I'm on the pro staff for Eternal Anglers. They're in my links in my description of my videos. You can go to them and check them out on my link. Go click the link, and then you can use my Off the Hook 10 to check out the gear and check out the stuff that they have too. They're pretty cool gear they got. You see me wear a long sleeve UV shirt with hoodie and boots and mask, never too hot. Yep, that's what I know Eternal has a hoodie with a face mask on it now, and I think it's white. The only thing with white though, I mean, I like white for out on the boat and things, but I will trash a white shirt in about a day. So I like the grays and the blues and stuff like that. But I wear white, but white I can just trash it. But yeah, check out Eternal Anglers Fish on and see. And like I said, use my code off the hook 10 and you can get 10% off your order. So we got 10 in here still, so thank you. And hit that like button if you don't mind. But yeah, I'm hoping my dad gets better so we can do some turkey hunting this year together. I shot a turkey last year by my house here with a crossbow, but I didn't get it on film. I had the whole hunt and I ended up taking pictures. I have that on camera too, but I walked in on turkey and they were right above me. I don't know how they didn't see me, but they flew. I just shut the camera off. I videoed them in the tree gobbling and things, and I was calling to them, and I just shut the camera off, and they flew down right in front of me. So I couldn't turn the camera on and get a shot. So I shot them, and then I turned the camera on. So that's what happened on that one. But I got some of the video on there. It turned out to be an okay video, but I just didn't get the kill shot on camera. I think I gotta do one more of these. Yeah, I gotta do one more Burrow Bug, and I think I'm done with the other stuff. So let's see here. One more Burrow Bug, and I gotta do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the last one of these. And this is done here. This one's done here. So that is that. That's that one. That's done. So I did the baits for the Eternal Anglers there. That one's done. I got to grab another paper towel. I'm going to get out of here and have a great night. All right, Polar Bear. Thanks, man. Like I said, you email me what you want to do, and then we can talk, or I can give you my phone number, and we can talk about your custom colors or whatever you want to do. Just let me know. Like I said, if you the sooner you let me know, the quicker I can get working on them. I'm not saying I'm going to get real busy before fishing season, but I'm just saying that I probably get a lot. I'll get some more orders here before fishing season. So definitely hit me up soon. Okay, this will be the last one of these ones here. So we're going to take this. And we're going to get rid of this here. Doom. Take these over here. I do want to show you that crawfish mold too. So I'm going to make some baits of the crawfish mold too. So what I'll probably do tonight, guys, is for everybody who's in here, I'll probably give a pack of the black and blue stick baits away. And then I'll give a pack of the new crayfish ones that I got away. And this is the crayfish mold here. This is an AI mold. I got this at a really good price, but it's a $200 mold. And it is pretty awesome. That's the crayfish right there. Ain't that awesome? So I'm really excited about that mold there. So I'll give a pack of baits away with that and the blue and black flake. Or the black and blue flake. And I'll probably give away some of these pig sticks also in the black and blue flake. Just sub to the chat. Cool. So, but we're going to do this right now and shoot this last one here. And I'll get cleaned up here and melt them down. Melt the rest of this plastic down. And then I'll make some other baits for you guys to win. And then I'll probably end it soon. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what you've been waiting for. How many crawls in a pack? I'll do, there's probably going to be 9 in a pack. That's what I'm going to play selling for too, is that 9 in a pack. And I'll show you the crawfish in a second and what I like about the mold and why I got it. They're not a full size, like 4 or 5 inch. They're actually 3 3/4 inch. And they're a great size to fish alone by themselves, or you can nick them down a little bit and use them as a jig trailer, a chatterbait trailer. But I like to fish them plain with this, like a 1/0 hook, like an EWG hook, or a flipping hook you can use too. But I'll show you that in a second. I'm going to be shooting them next. I'll make them, and I'll give the pack away of those, and then I'll give a pack of the pig sticks away. Yeah, but there's going to be 9 of them in a pack. I think that's pretty good for a pack, is 9. Yeah, that black and blue flake, Alicia, is an awesome color. Like I said, it's my favorite color. And whenever I'm having trouble catching fish, if I throw a blue and black or black and blue flake on and I fish it real slow, I usually can catch a fish eventually. So that's my go-to, a stick bait in the black and blue. And that is hot, man. Woo! Excuse me for 1 second. What do you use for walleye there? We do some drop shotting and jigs. I live bait like minnows and some crankbaits. Yeah, I don't fish for walleye too much, but I've caught walleye on spinner baits, and I've caught walleye on crankbaits and everything. But they usually jig minnows and things like that around here for them. Or they'll use like floating worms. They'll use a worm blower. They blow their worm up. And they put it on a floating jig head off the bottom, and they catch walleye that way. But I don't really fish for walleye specifically. It's either bass or it's either bass or it's either muskie for me. But just hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Okay. I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to get another iced tea. Probably shouldn't be drinking another iced tea before bed, but it don't really bother me anymore. I typically use black and blue or Okeechobee color. Yeah, Okeechobee craw. That's a good color also. But yeah, Alicia, the weather is, I went outside and it's cooler in here than it is out there. It's warm out there. A Canadian thing for sure. We're all about the walleyes here. Love pike and perch. Yeah, you guys are. But yeah, I don't do too much walleye fishing. Now, I had a place up in New York. I had a trailer in a trailer park, and I was always fish for bass or muskie. This Health and Beauty TV, how are you? But all the people that were there were all from Florida, and they were all walleye fishermen. So they all had walleye boats, and I was the only one with a bass boat in the campground. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I would always do the muskie and bass, and everybody would go out and walleye fish. So everybody was always, filleting walleye and stuff. And they were like, oh, you don't walleye fish. I went out on a couple of times with some people that walleye fished out there. And it's okay for me, but I like to be throwing baits and stuff. I don't like trolling too much. I don't even like trolling for muskie. I like casting for muskie. So that's just my preference. Nothing wrong with it, but it's just not my thing. I like to be active, and I like to be throwing baits and things like that for muskies and bass. So, all right, that is done. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's everything for Eternal. I'm going to do that. Okay, now let me put this is still warm. Let me put this away here. Just get situated here a little bit, guys, and then it'll be. I like to have a clean working area. Let me cut up some of this plastic here and put it in here, and then we'll remelt these down, and then we'll make them crayfish. That's the one thing about making your own baits. You can remelt stuff, and then if you're out on the boat and they break or something, I just throw them in the bottom of the boat, and then I put all the light colors together, and then I remelt them down and make new baits out of them. So pretty cool. It's hard for me not to want to go try to capture it. Yeah, it's getting just a hair windy here, Alicia. Really light breeze, but it is warm out. It's definitely warm. It's a beautiful night here. Yeah, the ice melted on my lake up there, but I think the water temperature is like 42 or 43 degrees. So it's still not even spawn yet. Usually it's 55 or 60 around here. I put you on a 50-inch TV to see the crawl. Cool. I'll show you it in a second. And I'll make sure I put it down so you can see it too. So I'm on your 50-inch, huh? Somebody else did that. Who was it? I think Freezer Bound Outdoors put me on a big screen too at his house. And he's like, and he showed me, he sent me a video of it. So that was pretty cool. I'm gonna actually melt that down, but I'm gonna actually put a little bit of oil in these crab molds here. A little bit of oil on them. These are really sweet, these molds. And I think you're gonna like them. I'm going to put it in for a little longer, guys. I have to, you just can feel the consistency of the plastic. And you can see if there's a little bit of chunks in there. You don't want it to be chunky because it won't shoot right. And I know this mold shoots amazing. So I want to make sure that that plastic is thin enough to fill in all the little holes, because this crayfish is so detailed that I need it to be just a little hot. That's the way I always watch on the TV and chat on my phone. Yep, that's the way to do it. Okay, and I will move you guys down here. Let me do this now so you guys can see. I'll show you this right here. Put this out. Move that away for a second. Let's pull this out of here. It should be ready. Okay, here's the black and blue. Good consistency. And then I'm going to shoot this real quick for you guys. You guys can see that. I'm going to put this in. Give me a good pull on that. And I'm going to put it right into here. And then we're going to shoot it. Okay. That mold shoots so good. Expensive, $200 mold, but it's definitely worth it. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to show you the crayfish in 1 second. That's the way I always, yeah. But this is the 3 3/4, and I'll show you. It's bigger, it's smaller than this. You know, this is the 4 1/2. This is the big boy here, this grass donkey. And then this is a 4-inch. It's just a hair smaller than this one, but it's really good for multiple use. That's why I bought this, because when I buy them, that expensive mold, I want to get the best use out of the one mold that I'm spending the money on. So this gives me a couple different options. I could use them as trailers, and I'll show you the body, what I mean about nipping the body off, or even not nipping the body off. Or you can fish it plain, or you could fish it if you nip the body off and use it as a trailer or something like that. So we're going to give this a little bit of time here. This mold's hot. So we're going to let it cool down a little bit. And then we'll give these away. So we got Boring Fisherman 1. The Boring Fisherman got 2 decals tonight. So hopefully he emails me. I think I have his email though. I think he's sending me a decal also. But I'll look at the email. Excuse me, and see if he emailed me, and I'll send him both decals, and then I'm gonna do these baits, and then I'll probably wrap it up after I'm done with the giving away the baits and things. But I appreciate you guys being in here. I really do. On such a late notice. Well, I did post it early, but it's just such a late live. Okay, guys, let's see if I can pull this out here. It looks like the cat's meow. So let's see. Okay. So here they are right here, guys. Let me show you. You guys should like this. These are the baits right here. That's the crayfish right there, guys. See those claws? Let me try to stop but shaking it. So there they are right there. See how detailed they are? See all the little appendages, the little legs and everything? So that's them right there. So let me cut these and I'll show you what I mean. There's the one. There's the 2. Put this up here. So here's the front of it. And here's the back of it. Okay. So what I'm saying about this is you can fish this whole bait with a hook, a 1-aught hook, and fish it just like this. You can see the claws there. They have the little ripples in them, and so they flap around. That, or you can cut this top down and use it as a trailer and put it on a jig or put it on a chatterbait, and these things will just go. But that's pretty detailed, and that's a really nice crawfish. So yeah, so you're gonna get like I think 9 of these or 8 of. Let's I think I'm gonna put 8 because they're 2 shots. I thought we were shooting 3 at a time. I don't know why I thought that. We'll put 8 of those in a package, guys. Okay, for you guys, just so you know, we're gonna do 8 crayfish in a package. We'll do 8 of them in a package. So let's make this pack up real quick and then we'll give it away. Yeah, they're nice. It's a nice bait. Now, they have a bigger one that I'm probably going to get eventually, but it's like a $290 mold, and I think it's 1 or 2. Well, I think any more than 3 is like $480 for the mold. So I can only afford like the 2 bait molds and stuff like that. Yeah, 8 is a good number. Yeah. So I think the 8 is what I'm going to do on the crayfish. Wow, that's still hot. That's a nice color too. That's that's a good. I'm gonna have to make me a ton of them too this year. I'm sure a walleye would eat that. I know a pike. Yeah, they will. And then pike will eat them on like a spinner bait too, like the back or a chatterbait. I don't know if you guys ever heard of. It's called a shutter lure. It's like a chatterbait on steroids. It's got a bigger and it just wiggles and boom, 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 and they call it a shutter lure. That's an awesome pike lure. The professional, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Dave LeFabre. He's a professional bass fisherman. Well, he fishes the lake up by me. And he was talking about those. And I talked to him a little bit. And he's like, buy the shutter lure for Lake Erie for pike. And I did. And I never used them. So I'm giving them away, I think, too. Because I never got up there to pike fish. And they've been sitting in my boat in a package for 2 years. And I never used them. So we're going to do this again. We're going to cut up some more plastic in here. So we have some plastic to use on these baits here. So I just cut them up in little squares and things like that. And put them back in here and we'll shoot some more. Yeah, so there's no bass lakes or anything up your way, fish on? No bass lakes. Yeah, they do love to feed on the craws. And I actually got this for the spring colors, believe it or not. Orange and yellow. I got these for the spring crawfish colors. I also got lime green. That's not specifically for the crawfish, but I got the lime green to do some baits in the green color. Hey, fishing time, let's go. How are you? Thank you for coming in. You are burning the midnight oil making these baits. Dedication. Yeah, I am, man. I just trying to get these baits done for Eternal Anglers, and I did get them done. Now I'm actually making baits to give away. I'm giving away these crayfish. So my new crawfish lure, my new crawfish mold anyway. So we're gonna give a pack of these crayfish away. And then I'll probably do a pack of the pig sticks too. I probably should shoot the pig sticks and this crawfish at once, which I think I'm gonna do that. I'll cook these ones out and then I'll do the other ones. Yeah, thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate that. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please do so. I also got a bunch of pearl powders. I got all different kinds of powders and stuff. Purples and blues and stuff. So I use them. I got pinks, black. I got silver, bronze. I got all kinds of different pearlescent colors and things like that. This is a pretty cool one. This is called Aura. And you can add that to your blacks and blues and things and give it a little sheen. But the pearlescents are expensive. I tried to use this glitter that I got from like Michael's Creations or something. And you put the glitter in and the heat from the plastic just takes the color right off the glitter. It don't even work. So I got to throw these out or give them to my daughter or something. Or when I give out birthday cards, I fill it with glitter. You know how that is. My sisters used to do that to me all the time. So I'm probably going to do that. I'll probably fill them up. I got brown here and I got this hologram. So whoever birthday comes up next is going to get a mouthful of glitter in their birthday card. Yeah, I'll shoot the pig sticks with it too, so we can get it done quicker here. So yeah, man, but I'm excited. I want to do that video really soon about the my GoPro, because I stream from my GoPro 10, which I really like it, but you got to make sure you have a good connection. My hair's in my eyes here. You got to make sure you have a good connection, but I have the sub-tick battery charger now. It's awesome. It'll be like 8 or 9 hours of charge time for my GoPro. The only thing with that thing is I can't use it without the battery. I have to keep the battery in to do that, which is okay when I'm live streaming and things, because if that dies, then I have my battery backup also. But I do have a battery pack here, and this is the off-the-hook version of a battery pack, and that's on my phone right now. But I can run my GoPro straight from that battery pack without a battery in it to keep it from getting hot. And so I got the sub-TIG battery pack, and it has the connections on it. So I'll show you all that stuff. It has the GoPro. You can connect that battery pack to a GoPro connector, and then the GoPro on top of the battery pack. It's really cool. And then I have the wind slayer. That's the wind thing on it. I got one of those, or I got two of those because they come in twos. And then I got a wireless microphone for it. So I got to try the wireless mic out to see how it is. But I'm going to make a video on all that stuff and what works for me, and then the settings that I'm doing on my GoPro. And that's just preference of what I'm using. So I'll be getting a little technical with you guys on that one. But I like to do that stuff. And that's just, like I said, that's the stuff that I prefer and what works for me. It isn't set in stone. So you guys might disagree with me on some of the stuff, and whatever works for you works for you. You know what I mean? So there we go, right there. There's two more of them babies. Very nice.
Very nice looking lures. Yeah, I like them a lot. They're definitely going to catch some smallies for me this year, I'll tell you that. I'll cut some more of these up in here. Yeah, man, thank you guys for hook setting each other and stuff in this chat. That's what I like. I love when people do that in my chats, because then it's like you're known for, come into his live and you get some followers. So that's awesome that you guys are doing that. I appreciate that. It's all about the sharing of each other out. That's one thing that we got, us as channels can do for each other. I mean, one of the best things you can do is go and share each other out. You know what I mean? Like, I try to use my community tab specifically for doing stuff like that. Like, for shout outs, when people send me things, I try to put them on there, and then I'll put their channel on there so you can go check them out. All my thank yous and stuff I try to put on there. I'll post my upcoming things and stuff on there, like my live that I did tonight. I post that stuff on there, but I mainly use my community tab for my community. So I try to, share everybody out on there, mention the channels on there, to get my community out there and recognized. You know what I mean? So that's one of the best things we can do, is share each other out. And then when you're making comments on each other's videos, definitely, I like to make more than one comment on a video. I'll try to watch the video and comment as the video is going. That way it gives you more interactions and it's good for the algorithm. So that's what I do. I'm not saying you have to do that, but definitely share everybody out. That's definitely a plus. And when you have time, run somebody's playlist and just give them the, just give them that time. And that interaction with the channels is awesome. Okay. So this is nowhere near being ready yet. So I got to make sure I put it in there. And then I'll show you how I shoot both of these at the same time here. Thanks, man. I appreciate you coming in, Fish On. But yeah, definitely go check that video out of me shooting that deer. Let me know what you think about it. Make a comment on it for me. But it was crazy because I had one buck come in right under me and went behind me. And I saw him, but then I seen him walk away into a thicket. And I was like, all right, he's gone. And I just happened to look back again, and I seen him come back out. And then he went behind me. And when I looked behind me, I seen him. But then I seen another set of antlers move. And I'm like, oh, that's my target buck. And my target buck walked in within 20 yards of me, and I popped him. So I was really proud of that video. So I'd be interested in what you think of it. Yeah, I'll sleep good tonight. I'm going to sleep a little late in tomorrow, then I'll get up. But I don't know if I'm going to do I'm thinking of that now on my Facebook page, my Off the Hook. If anybody wants to follow me on Facebook also, please go to Ted Polanowski Jr. is my personal page. You guys can follow me on there because I post the same stuff on there that I do. And I also have Off the Hook Outdoors page. So you guys can go like that for me too if you guys want. You could follow all the stuff on there for me. But yeah, I gotta redo that, and I'm gonna have to have some of my lures. I want to have a laminates. I want to show pictures of all my styles of lures. Obviously, a picture of each one of my kinds of molds that I make, and then I need to do a couple different colors, and then I got to do laminates, and then I got to do the tails, the different color tails. So it's gonna take me a while to do that. So I'm probably gonna have to just do it on a weekend, is make up a board, and then I have different platform, like different panels. Like I have white, I have red, and I lay my baits on that, and I take a picture of them on there, so it looks pretty good. I used to post on Instagram too,
And my Instagram is offthehook.outdoors, all lowercase. If anybody wants to follow me on Instagram, because I do giveaways on there also. I just gave away an off the hook mystery tackle box to Parabellum on that. So yeah, so I do that on there also. Yeah, I'll be done here shortly after I get this out. We'll do this here and then we'll go and do the giveaway. Sounds funky. Just saw on the news a bowling alley in PA that caught fire. I didn't hear anything about it yet, Alicia. It's 4 minutes till 3 here. Yeah, it's I don't even know. I guess it's 4 minutes to 3 here too. I've been going for like 2.5 hours. So yeah, I could see it going that long. I didn't realize I was going to be up this late, but that's okay. We're having fun. We're all friends here, and we have a good time. And you can sleep when you're dead. Yes, John. Yes, you're right. But yeah, I'm going to get up tomorrow, and I'm going to have to do something because I can't do anything. You know, I just can't sit around. Maybe I'll do a live tomorrow. I don't know, in the morning maybe, and just talk about some things, or maybe do a giveaway review or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You're a night owl. Sleep is for the weak. Yeah. Yeah, and my night shift thing too, that screws me all up, you know what I mean? And the only thing that sucks about that is I don't see my kids during the week too much, because when I go to bed at night, they're already sleeping, and when they get up in the morning to go to school, I'm sleeping, so that kind of stinks, but it is what it is for now. You know, I always say, you know, if I didn't have my job, we wouldn't be able to do half the stuff we do, so I got to work to make the money. But I do miss, sometimes it's like I weigh it all out. Like, you know, I'd like to coach my kids at baseball and hockey and things like that, and I don't get the opportunity to do that because I'm working. So I don't know. I just weigh my options. I would like for it to be like, hey, I'm just going to quit it, but I'm low man on the pool at my job. I always told nothing good happens after midnight, then off the hook went live. It's been a fun life. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Straight to the point. But hopefully, but in the summertime, I go on daylight, so that's a nice thing. And then in the winter, I'm on in the evening, so I get to hunt in the morning. So, but then I'm dead tired because I'm hunting in the mornings and I'm going right to work. So it has its pluses and minuses. But I'd really like to spend more time with the kids during the week and be able to be more active in their sports and things like that, which I'm not, because I played hockey all my life and I love hockey, and I'd like to coach them at their sports. Or, you know, my daughter's playing softball now, my son's in karate and he plays baseball, and I miss all that stuff during the week. But I'm hoping here soon that there's a move and somebody retires at my work, which we're supposed to have 2 guys that are retiring soon. And once they retire, I move up and I go on daylight permanently, so that'll be good. I was on daylight for a while, and we used to do rotation, but my boss he wanted somebody always on because people were calling off when they were on the rotation at night, so he put me on because I'm low man on the pool because I don't call off, and he put me on the nights, so I got punished for everybody else calling off, I think. So, but it is what it is. Yeah, man, and they are fishing time. Let's go. You know, you miss all that, and that's my problem. Do I quit my job and take a pay cut somewhere else, or do I just wait and just try to find another job with the same pay? It's really hard at the school district I'm at because they pay really good, and I got a pension and a 403B and all that good stuff, and I don't take the health care there. I'm on my wife's health care because she has good health care, and I get paid for not taking it every year, like around November, so that's good Christmas money when I get that. So there's a lot of benefits, but there's a lot of also pains in the rear, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, Alicia, and that's just really hard for me to do, you know. Here's them crawfish right there, guys. Somebody will be getting them. Somebody be catching some fish on them. Okay, that's cut up here. Let me put this on here. Get this ready for the next shoot here. These are nice because they have these little posts on them. Instead of clamping them, you just screw these knobs on them, and it keeps them tight and they won't move. So these knobs are nice. But if you lose the knobs, you're kind of screwed, I guess. But then here's the pig sticks here. And they turned out nice too. These are the stick baits right here. The black and blue stick baits. So somebody will be getting a pack of those also. Okay. Yeah, and yeah, that's true too. Like I said, I work to do that, to do all the stuff that we do, Alicia. Yep, and going fishing. So my kids, we go fishing on the weekends, and the summertime is ours. But like I said, the sports thing is just what kills me because I was a sports guy growing up. You know, I'm playing sports, and I was active and did all that stuff with sports, and I don't get to do that with my kids, and that's what's killing me. But like you said, if I wasn't doing what I was doing, we wouldn't be able to do the stuff that we do also. So, you know, I wouldn't be able to have two places to go, like a hunting camp that we have with 100 acres, and I wouldn't be able to have my lake house with my boat dock and all that. So, yeah, I mean, I guess it has its pluses and minuses. I hope my daughter says the same about her time. Yeah, yeah, right. Okay, so here we go. I'll shoot you this. We always sacrifice. You're right about that. There's the black and blue flake again, guys. Shoot the crawfish. Okay. And that is, I gotta oil that my spider arm that I have on her, but I guess that's why it's like that. Fishing time, me too. Mine are 24, 21, and 20. Yeah, fishing and hunting are better than sports, but I'm just saying is they play them when I'm working, and I miss it. You know, I'd love to do the sports during the week, and then when we go hunting or fishing during the weekend, you know, that's our time. But then me just, you know, hanging out and being the coach, the dad coach, you know what I mean? Like I miss that. Being out in the wilderness and water on the lake is the best feeling in the sun. Yeah, it is. especially those mornings when I get up in the morning and I got to walk like 10, 20 yards and I can get right on my dock and my boat's there and the sun's down and it's coming up and you get on the boat and you start the motor up. You're getting all your stuff ready, man. There's nothing like it in the world. So I really love it. Okay. Dad's 72. Yeah, my dad is 71, Alicia. '71. It's crazy how fast time goes, man. It's just crazy. Yeah. That's what I mean, though. Like, that's what I miss, you know, not being able to go to the games and coach them. You know, or even sometimes it's even hard. I can't even teach them sometimes. You know? Like, if my son's having trouble hitting or something, it's like, well, when do I have time to go and do that? Because then on the weekends, we're at my camp, we're usually fishing or something. But so I either sacrifice the fishing and stuff like that, too, which I don't mind doing. And like basketball, they play basketball also. So, and I can't stand basketball, but I play it with them because I want to teach them how to do it. So that's just, you know, there's a lot of thinking going on with me right now with my job and with the, you know, the kids and stuff like that. But I'm just pushing for hopefully whenever. Richard Jarvis, how are you? I'm just pushing for that daylight shift soon, you know, within a year or so. So I'm hoping that I can do that. And there is the last of the crayfish right there. Cut these babies off here. Somebody be winning these tonight. And then I let them set for 24 hours before I do anything with them. I'll wipe the molds off right here real quick. Let me just get this all cleaned up, guys, and then we'll put this back on here like this. Get that plastic off of there. And put this mold away. And there's those. Okay. All right, guys. We're going to do this giveaway real quick here. And we're going to do the, let me see here. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, guys. Get this all panned out here real quick. Where is the other mold at? Where's my other mold? There we go. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get this all set up here. Don't feel young. No, but now I do just sub with him. Sub to him. We'll check his channel out today later on after a nap and the kids are up. Yeah, I'm glad you came in, Fish On. That's awesome. Meeting some new people, hook setting some people. So right, guys, I'm gonna do the pack of pig sticks first. I'm gonna make you wait for the crawdads. So hold on 1 second. Let me type in. It's gonna be there's time to. We're gonna do 1 to 25, and let me type in go first. All right, guys, go ahead and pick a number from 1 to 25. And whoever gets as closest without going over will win. And whoever's first in my chat will win if there's a tie. So go ahead and pick from 1 to 25 for the pack of pig sticks, the black and blue flake. Yeah, thanks a lot. The Animal Creations. Yeah, that's another good channel. Alicia, you picking a number? She always picks one. Fish on got 4. Okay, I'm going to hit stop. I don't think nobody else is in here. And that is it. Okay, so for the pack of pig sticks, the number was 11. So the number was 11. So whoever picked the 11 or closest to it will win the pig sticks. The black and blue flake. So who won that? Was it J Fox? J Fox wins. Okay, J Fox, were you won that? I'm going to put this in the chat again, please. This is my email. So please email me, J Fox, and whoever else won tonight, email me your address, and I will get the baits out to you probably Friday. And there is my email, J Fox. You won, buddy. And there's my email. So J Fox, just email me your address. Let me see here. John R. Richard Jarvis. J Fox Hunter. J Fox Hunter. So yep, email me your address, and I will get them out to you on Friday, guys. So cool. So that's that one. We got one more. We got the crawfish. So give me 1 second. I'm going to shoot this bait, and we're going to do that giveaway, and we'll probably end this live. Let me pick another number here real quick here. Yes, without going over. Whoever's closest without going over wins. And if there is a tie, whoever was first in my chat wins the baits. So let me shoot this real quick here, guys. Shoot this batch real quick, and then we'll do the other ones. Okay, that is it. Without going over, definitely. Okay, guys, I'm going to do the go again. Okay, guys, go ahead. 1 to 25 again. Closest without going over wins, and this is for the crawfish. This is for the crawfish. It's for these babies right here, these little gems. These are awesome. They got a nice little bottom. They got this thing. So whoever gets them without going over wins. Man, is that thing hot as hell? Is that everybody? I'll give it 5 more seconds. Whoops. Get that off of there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to hit stop. All right, guys, this is for the crayfish. And the number was number 9. Number 9, guys. And I think that was straight to the point, got 8. So straight to the point wins. Alicia, can you confirm that? Oh, Fish On in Alberta wins it. Fish On got 9. I would have won again if I had my first number. Okay, Fish On. So what you got to do is let me know, give me your address and everything, and then I'll have to see what the shipping is on that. Okay, buddy? So maybe I can get them out to you. We'll see what it costs or whatever. And I will ship them to you because you're in here late tonight. So I will ship them to you, buddy, tonight. I don't usually ship to Canada and stuff like that unless people pay for the shipping. But since you were on tonight late with us, I will ship them to you anyway. So Fish On, use my email, please, and email me your address. So that is Fish On, and you want the crayfish. Black and blue flake. Which is awesome. So there you go, buddy. Fish On, you got it, man. So yeah, definitely email me. Your number, you have my email address there. And I will ship them to you this time. I usually don't ship to Canada unless the people pay for it, but I will ship to you because you were on here on this late live. So I will definitely ship them to you. But yeah, email me. Please email me either tonight or tomorrow within the 24-hour period so I can just get to them. At least I thought you was 25. All right, guys. Well, listen, I'm gonna wrap this up here, and I'm gonna go. But please share me out. Please check out my next lives coming up for baits and stuff like that for winning, for giveaways and things like that. Please go to my affiliate links, browse, maybe buy something from Amazon. I do make a small commission off of that. You don't have to buy my stuff; it's on there. But I do make a small commission off of anything you buy if you go through my links. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram. I'm off the hook outdoors on Instagram. My Facebook page is Off the Hook Outdoors. I'm also on Fish Brain and Fish Angler. You guys would like to go check that out. I'm also off the hook on those also. Check out Eternal Anglers. Use my code Off the Hook 10 to get 10% off. And that's it. So I am going to wrap this up. I wanted to thank you guys. Thank you for being on here tonight. I appreciate all your support, guys. Just stay tuned for more stuff to come from me. Go check out my videos. If you haven't, hit that subscribe, like, and share me out. And thank you, and God bless you. Good night, and we will see ya.